Vin's having a stroke.
I started drinking.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, stream starts with Vin having a stroke.
That's lovely.
Isn't that normal for me though?
It is.
Trigger warnings. This shit's fucked.
Everything.
This shit
Just-
is fucked.
Yeah. If you want to watch the other sessions, they're on my YouTube channel, which is literally just Unlikely Skeleton, like this one. I'm coming down from a cold, so my
Oh
voice.
wait, you
is really
had a
funky.
cold since when?
I had a cold, and my love came over, and he took care of me.
Aww,
You gave him
that's
your diseases.
Alright, he did not get sick.
Miracle.
Yep.
How
You gave me
did-
your disease.
Here's a question. I have a question.
Oh.
Next, how the fuck did you change the background?
You scroll through the color and then image.
Oh, here we go. Image. Got it.
Lovely.
There you go.
Also, my testosterone is
That
refusing to
looks
let me make
shit.
higher voices, so I will not be able to do Athena's voice or really womanly voices at all. So they're gonna be a little deeper this session. I cannot go higher
Yep.
pitch than this because this is what it sounds like. There you go. Representation of why the fuck I can't go high pitch.
God damn.
That's gonna be a constant thing this session. I'm also eating tacos, so I will mute randomly if you guys are talking or something like that. So that's great. There's a nice talking bit in front of us, so that's good.
Okay.
Anyway, so last session was very eventful. I believe.
I got married.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. I believe you guys went from Eden all the way back to Cloud's Reach to go up into the Void of the Stars, where you met Greg, Aurora's father, Gallium, Aurora's mother, who are happily married, and Greg is your mom's best friend. He's known by Sol, the god of the sun, while he calls your mother Lunar as a nickname, the goddess
Oh
of the moon.
wait. You haven't switched the thing for Phobos yet.
I know.
Oh.
Exactly.
It will come.
Okay.
People who arrive.
I'm a stupid.
But I noticed my fuck up. I forgot to re-enable Carl.
Oh yeah, Carl's just vanished.
He's gone. He'll be there.
Alrighty then. Notification.
Anyways.
In the Void of the Stars, you have a conversation about your mother's death with Aurora.
Yeah, people haven't seen me yet. They haven't seen the new me.
Well, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
No,
got
I got
teleported
points
to
at the end of
paradise
the
together.
We did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how last session ended. Can't believe you forgot. I can't believe you hate it so much you forgot.
What? No, I'm just. I have memory loss.
So do I.
Technically, so do I, but those me and Nexus are two different reasons.
This is turning into a trauma dump session instead of a D&D session.
Ain't that normal?
Oh my god, let's continue.
All right, and then next vomited in my ears.
That was entirely chicken.
You guys then had a nice little hangout time, learning Greg is having a son, talking about it, seeing Fornax again. Fornax, whatever the one is. Stop burping in my ears! Or I will come over there and make you fucking burp up your lung. I love you.
Just I love you. The instant change.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're allowed to burp.
It wasn't a burp, I was choking on fucking phlegm. I was dying, not burping.
Tomato.
Turn your tomato into a tomato.
No, leave my tomatoes alone.
Right. Before taking Onyx and Loon on a little family bonding time, you went to a cafe where Loon and Onyx started talking again. You guys were just enjoying the sight. Before going swimming together, I think it was.
Yes.
Yes.
where Onyx was shoved into the water and just disappeared because the water's made out of galaxy and he is made of souls and galaxies, so he just kind of. And then you got asked about your little scar, Phobos, your surgery
Mhm.
scar. It was about your uterus being yoinked from you. Uterus yoinkers. Where are my guys at? Sorry,
What the fuck?
I hate myself.
What is
And,
everyone on today? Like, Jesus.
a lot.
Crack cocaine.
Whoa.
Whoa. We both have the same reaction.
I don't condone crack or cocaine. Clean it up. I say as
Okay.
I've had multiple drug addicts in this D&D campaign.
Anyways.
Um, and then you guys did some archery. Onyx learned how to use a bow while Loon and Amaris were just fucking showing off. And then Amaris went to help Onyx. Onyx hits the target, but then it bounced back and went into his shoulder, so mission failed successfully. Before you were all whisked off into Onyx's realm to watch some universes. You see one of Ali, and Dionychus being married, and Phobos being a machine doll, just like Ali is. Wonderful, great time. And then the other one is of Aaron and nope, Amaris is not who I was looking for. Asha having a nice fancy little time. Him stealing things, and then it's more in the modern world, and then sitting in an apartment for a while. And they had a pet pig named Technoblade, and a pet cat that was named Phobos.
Oh my god.
And there's another cat named Spitfire, but he cowered in corners a lot. While having a baby named Amaris. Um, Funny, that's the only other universe Technoblade technically exists in, but it's not him. Actually, it's just a pig, so
Yeah.
it can't be used because it's not really techno. Um, I was techno would be killing a pig. Uh, anyway, you guys got summoned back to attend Astrid's wedding. As you attended this
Well,
wedding.
hey, hold on. You forgot about the part where I'm actually cursed.
Oh right, yeah, you learned that you're cursed,
Yep.
and you assumed it was Colossal because he's an asshole.
Well, I didn't assume that.
I think
Everyone else
Phobos did.
assumed that. Yeah, Phobos did.
Phobos assumes it's Colossal's fault for everything at this point. Oh, it's raining
Yep.
on me? Colossal's fault.
Colossal fault.
Oh, that person just stabbed me? Colossal's fault.
Colossal's doing.
Most of the time, yes.
Yes, correct.
um, and then you attended this very beautiful wedding wearing a Phobos wearing a phono, you wearing a very nice dress, your mom and dad wearing a suit and wedding dress they had in their
I
wedding.
heard Phobos wearing a bono.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Shut up. I have a mental issue, I guess. I don't know. Something's wrong with me and I can't speak properly.
What is wrong with everyone today? Like, Jesus.
I'm always like
We're
this.
having strokes. Okay.
Oh my god.
I have to do adulting, so I'm having an aneurysm.
I took a nap.
Is that a
um,
bad thing?
Good enough. Take care of my mental health. Sure, that works.
Alright. Carl has been
Um,
achieved.
Yeah.
and as you guys were attending this wedding, a guy called Asha Slut, and then fucking Aaron and Techno were about to rock his shit before Loon went, no, that's my child. The wedding went very nicely, and after that, you went and watched a nice meteor shower alone because Technoblade left and everyone else was kind of sitting together in their couple pairs. And after Techno returned, he pulled Phobos up, basically called them up, asked if they trusted him before taking their ring off and his own, and tossing it into the void and properly proposing to them. A nice, sweet, romantic moment.
Yes.
As their wedding goes very, very nicely. Phobos wearing a dress this time. Techno was actually in a suit this time, which was black and had bloodstains on it. Of course it did. But they're like patterned bloodstains. They weren't real bloodstains.
Yes.
The god
But
of blood. What do you expect?
it had to have somewhat of blood on it.
Yeah. The wedding went well. They gave each other their vows, making someone cry. and have a
Talking
weird
about me?
realization. Um,
Shut the fuck up.
and that wedding went deliciously well before you guys have spent 3 months in this place. So it means that you guys have been friends for at least no, I think 6 months now. 6 months? Yeah,
You
six
said
months
we were
now.
saying 7 earlier.
Yes, it's been a month in resurrection for you guys.
God damn.
Yeah. You spent 3 months here, so it's at 6 months right now. As you know, uh, you guys are having a great time, unwinding, enjoying your time. Phobos felt a very ominous presence in the Void of the Stars, which is very disturbing. As Colossal attacked Void of the Stars for the first time ever, actually. Um, in the fight, Asha took Aaron's strength as per his request, since he literally worships the goddess of the moon, so she can abstract his power if she so desired, and she did, to help Greg defend his wife, his pregnant wife, child, and an entire batch of city and towns from these people, as you guys were also helping. Your mother ended up going down in this fight. Colossal saying, "You can call me a god killer because I'm a little bitch." That's all he said, but I'm mocking him. Just fuck him. I made him. I hate myself. Spirals over making a character that's a douchebag. Add that one to the checklist. And then as he goes to strike, Greg starts to supernova, with it ending with you guys having the wing over you and Greg exploding. And a nice little sentimental moment of him calling his daughter the crystalled sun as his heart crystallizes, and the sun does too as it goes into her body, and he passes away. He perishes. You guys mourn for a little bit, for a day, actually sleeping. And as you do sleep, Phobos ended up seeing Lady Decay fighting with a armored man with lightning around him. Seemed very powerful as he was fighting these soldiers that were dead and mutilated. Um, and Lady Decay finishes up and walks back in, and as she tiptoes basically around Colossal, trying to keep him happy. With Maurice, you saw Colossal hiring a assassin on you, someone named the Jester. He seemed psychotic as he was talking to Colossal, and Colossal said you've never failed before, and if you do it now, either they kill you or I do. So basically threatening the guy that he just sent on you guys instead of paying him. What a nice guy. Um, and then you guys woke up paranoid. Anubis is now just kind of following you around, always out.
It's official. Anubis is like a constant little guy now.
He's just here. He vibes. Usually reading a book about death that no one else is
He
supposed
is
to
a
read.
butler.
Um, and you go down to Resurrection and meet Asgore again. You've seen him take people to Resurrection before. Um, he threatens you at first, but clearly sees you're not a threat afterwards and takes you in. You have a nice fair about the goddess of the sun coming, a new sun type thing. After that fair, weeks pass, and your mother, she passes away. It might have been weeks or days, I don't remember, so it's gonna be weeks now. Okay.
Okay.
Um, your mother ends up passing away, trying to convince you that it's okay, and no matter what, it's going to be okay, and you're gonna do your best, and she's proud of you. As she passes away, Maurice got an option: take Augustus's life to save her mother for 2 more days, or let her mother die. She chose to let her mother die instead of killing Augustus. And her weapon soulbound her in this large emotional moment as she watches her mother's last 7 minutes of memories flash around the room while Agate stands with you about how your father met and how they are, and uh, mother and father met, you growing up through her eyes, but her, Aaron talked about closed doors, Aaron promising he would never take his life, even though he was contemplating it because he did not want to be immortal, did not want to live without his wife. He's clearly very depressed right now, but that's normal for grieving.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
getting comforted by his father, and as you start to feel pain in your body, Asgore takes you aside. Also, Ali got his body at some point in this, and I don't remember when. So he got his body, and he's heavy crushing on Asgore. Um,
Being a little gay one.
he is gay though, so And Amaris, you end up in Asgore's bed that looks like it's never been used a day in its life because Asgore's a machine doll. Um, and he gives you some medication with a flower petal and lets you rest. When you wake up, you have this whole conversation with your dad and stuff like that, about your wing and stuff and how you guys are feeling. And with Phobos, you're watching as Asgore and Allie are talking, and you know how his face gets like his shoulders get all red and stuff. And then you hear your dad say something about he like something about this guy not being good and like having bad taste in men. And Allie just turned to him as his soul got like that mark of red in it and said, "I lowered my standards for you." Before
Nothing.
your dad just like, "Ugh," and Asgore calls Allie over, and kind of walks away with him. As this whole is happening, as you're processing these emotions from Asha dying, which I believe both of you viewed as a mother. Obviously, Maurice did because that's her mother. I don't know if Bob was,
Yes.
but mourning her loss, um, as the sun, like the moon rises, the crystallized blue moon rises, the fair of the moon is there. A whole bunch of these moon gods and goddesses, the two goddesses, which is your mother, and Rosa, the pink moon, which is Loon's mother, your great grandmother. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All have their partners reunite with them. Besides of course, the older ones. Of course, the reason why Loon's mother got her partner reunition is because he's immortal, actually, which is funny. So she ended up hugging her partner, which means there's another person like Aaron in Resurrection. So they're probably bonding over that
Yeah, most likely having a couple beers.
whiskey, beer, anything they can get their hands on. Although here you
Yeah.
can't get drunk because Asgore forbids it.
Forbids, not forbids.
I know how to work words. Um,
I don't know.
this entire time this fair is happening, you kind of. I was supposed to say this last time because technically people are seeing your new form because it happened because
Yes.
the fair happened. So you're obviously standing out here as the moon is shining down. Not really. It's just shining down because the moon is literally standing in the town because his soul is right
Yes.
there.
Yes.
So it's just shining, and you kind of notice Allie and Asgore kind of flirting with each other, and then just like wandering off away from each other, like got each other from like you guys and stuff, and they kind of disappear like when it comes nightfall or when people usually rest. And then the second
Mm-hmm.
day, it continues, um, and then it finishes. All the moon souls go back to the moon, shining down on Amaris and Phobos, as they stand there, with Allie, Techno, not Techno. Techno doesn't exist right now. Ali, Spitfire, not Techno. Aaron and Asgore standing there. Before in a blink of an eye, Phobos and Amaris are teleported to paradise. As you see Agate standing there, and she puts her hand out and says, "Welcome to godhood." And that's how we ended up last session.
Yes.
I'm gonna show a taco in my mouth. Give me a moment.
Excuse me.
You're screamed.
Excuse me.
No.
What do you
How
want to be
dare?
excused for? All
Yeah. What
right,
is it?
robotic. Yeah, the roboticness is what I get. Lovely.
I didn't hear anything come from them. Who are you excusing?
I don't know. I was just bitching.
All right.
Okay, bitcher. Um, For anyone that doesn't remember what Agate looks like, this is what she looks like. Beautiful woman.
Yes.
Such a pretty little slut.
Dude, no!
What?
Don't
Calm
call my
down.
slut.
She looks like a
I
ballerina with a
just
tippy
did. What you
top.
gonna do about it?
She puts life on you and you die immediately.
Welp.
Yeah.
Anyway, She's the goddess of life. She could kill death if she wanted to. She just never has because she doesn't feel like it. She thought about it with Agrador though. He's a bitch. Um. So as you see this place, it's gorgeous. There's plants. There's townhouses. There's people walking around, and like they look like the way they want. You would see Carlos Hernandez. He looks almost exactly like he did when he died. And he's kind of just wandering around. The restless soul that you helped in that Halloween special,
Ah, yes.
and he's kind of just wandering around. He seems to be waiting for when his wife gets here, and maybe when his son gets here because they live forever in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and as you see this large building, it looks like it fit like four colossals high in it. So this is a
Goddamn.
giant building. Um,
Goddamn.
as Agate smiles and takes you inside, it is gorgeous inside. It's luxurious and stuff like that. And this giant hall, you see a whole bunch of gods, including Technoblade and Asgore, because Techno
What?
is a god, and Asgore is too. So they're all standing there, and you kind of notice a few familiar faces, obviously Asgore and Agate. You also kind of recognize um, Aurora because she is the goddess. So she's kind of standing there anxiously. It seems like her and Techno kind of are standing near each other because they're kind of only the people that know each other the most.
Mm.
So she's just nervously standing there as Techno just stands there like nothing's happening. Ah, yes, nothing important's happening, yes. You can ask questions about this or anybody you want to make it.
What's happening?
Oh, that's so many people.
Um, Agate just puts her hands there. She's like, your initiation process. This is the
Wait.
your initiation process of gods. We do this for every god. It's more just to ease them into it than anything. If they have any concerns, they can talk about it. Um, but those guys, she points to this guy who has little wings, like large wings and horns, a nice suit, and he has like butterfly wings. Him and her, and she points to a lovely woman who has a flowy hair. And she looks like a tiefling, but she only has horns. She does not have a tail. Um, along with him, he does not have a tail either. Just they both have horns. Well, she kind of swings the scythe around, twirling it. She's like, Enid and Angel all both wanted to start a whole fun thing just to ease it a little bit. So we'll commence that in a moment. Is there any question about them or any other god you see here?
Uh, I guess not really.
There's one too many people here for my liking.
Yeah, this feels like an intervention.
It's not.
It feels like an interrogation. I feel like I'm gonna get arrested for some shit.
Angel Professor here, I gotta go!
What?
And it's like, for the one that isn't the god of chaos, you are more chaotic than I am. I'm
Okay.
constantly, like, high. Because I overdosed. They're just talking to each other. And I get, God, you two are weird.
Overdose on what? The disease?
Which drug do you want to talk about? Because I've tried multiple. And multiple are my reasons for
Drugs
existing.
mainly. Okay, well, fuck you. But also thank you because I love getting high. But the disease that is, killing everyone, the silver
Oh,
bullshit.
no, that is your god's problem. Egregor
Okay,
did
well,
that.
that got me the fuck in high. Me and Tech.
Oh, yeah, that does that to gods. I didn't know that happened, but apparently my magic sprinkled into that a little bit, but that's mostly godhood, not anything else. By the way, my
Oh,
name's
Alma, you
Angel.
should probably try that.
Huh? What? Huh?
Huh?
You should try getting high once. I'm a bad influence.
You are. Um, Angel comes up, he offers his hand, and he goes, Angel shot. And you can call me with a twist or anything like that, I don't really care. I'm the god of intoxication, addiction, anything really, yeah, drug,
So I have
alcohol
you to
related.
blame.
Yeah, you do. Funny that
Uh,
I overdosed and died of alcohol poisoning as well.
Oh, ain't that ironic?
Yeah, I kind of invented it, and then I died on it. Then I became the god of it. It's weird. That's my lovely wife, Enid. She's the goddess of chaos.
Hmm.
She all of a sudden has a head on her scythe. You don't know where this head came from.
I'm breaking shit.
It's nice to meet you both. Maurice is very inside herself right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna be fine.
He kind
Hopefully.
of backs up and goes up to fucking egg. You know, Onyx is there too, but he's like in the corner, not wanting to be seen.
I immediately go up to Onyx because family.
Ah! Hi.
I
It's okay. Everything's okay.
Maurice hugs.
He half hugs you back because he still doesn't know how to hug.
Oh, the poor thing. Ah, what? She goes to like rub her like usually where she when she cries, obviously she has two eyes, so she goes to rub the secondary pair, which is usually where the tears fall from, and she hits her new pair of eyes, which she didn't know she had.
Oh, no, watch
So
your eyes.
she pokes her new pair of eyes, and she's like, "Ah, ow, what the heck? Why do I feel like I just poked
Ouch.
myself in the eye?
Because you
You
have
got more
three
eyes.
eyes.
Huh? No, I don't."
Look yourself in the mirror, babe. You got three eyes. Or three pairs of eyes.
For context, Amaris has still not seen herself in the mirror. She
Um,
was summoned before she could do that.
Agate kind of lifts up like the paradise shifts under her will as this mirror pops up in front of you. There you go.
Who's that?
You.
You?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
If you need an explanation, sometimes when gods turn into gods, they change what they look like. Not all gods do it, but most gods do.
My hair
Wait,
is so long.
is that gonna happen to me?
Um, well, the gods of death have a little bit of a different way of transforming, and it takes a few days, and it doesn't hurt. It kind of just happens.
Brother, I've been the god of death for like God knows how long
It's
at
been a
this
few
point.
months.
What do
It
you
usually
mean?
takes 7 to a year. At least it took Ryan a year, which is the longest I've ever seen it go.
I have massive concerns.
Amaris is just looking at herself in the mirror, so extremely baffled and confused.
Um,
I have several bees in places you
this is
won't least
usually the
expect them.
system.
Sorry, the chism.
Um,
What?
I've got bees in my ass. No.
so,
What?
oh,
That just came out.
Right? Bumblebee's hive
do
nest is
not put bees
comes
in
out
your
of your ass.
ass.
That would not end well for
Or they
anyone.
might make a
You
hive
or
in
the
there and you
bees.
won't like it.
No.
Exactly. Ass
Anyways,
hive. Anyway.
Don't say ass hive.
Um,
I deny that. I deny
anyways.
you.
Phobos explodes. Um,
Excuse me, bitch.
um, I get kind of clasped her hands. Like, if you are ready, you
Uh,
accept
yeah.
our little initiation thing that Angel and Enid, forgot her own name, Enid have prepared for you.
I
I
mean, I guess.
suppose.
At least I'm here with Phobos.
Tekla kind of comes up to you guys and kind of stands near you guys, the same with Aurora, just to give you some
Baby.
comfort.
Hugs.
He rubs your back a little bit. As you kind of notice, this very large god comes out. You've seen him before, the ones that rolled the dice as he's puppeteering this human to make sure they don't touch the ground. Um, as he comes over and the large throne in the back, he sits down in it and watches. And he's just staring at both of you as he has a book that says Tales of Ash and Gold, as he's flipping through it as time keep going.
Why is he narrating our thoughts?
He is not speaking at all. He just seems to
He's
know what's happening.
he's speaking right now.
That's not how this works, bud. He does not speak my words because I may be the Allfather, but technically I'm not the Allfather at the same time. By the way, he does have
Aw.
organs on him.
Yes, I can see that.
Specifically, so basically, for viewers, my PNG is what the Allfather looks like.
Yes.
Um,
Um,
but specifically, when I am talking like this and he's shown in front of your faces, I no longer get to be talking as the Allfather. I talk as me, and not the me that he's controlling.
yes. The
Um,
confusion of the non-confusion.
fucking Angel and um Enid look really excited. They seem to be a perfect match. They're both chaotic. One seems high all the time on like cocaine or meth or everything at this point. And the other one is really calm, but she's really chaotic, and half the time you don't know what she's doing. They seem really excited as the cutscene will start. What is there anything you would like to say before I say that?
Actually, Amaris just leans towards Phobos and just mumbles and says, "What are we supposed to do now?"
I think just listen.
Okay.
So I was like, that's kind of what they did for me. Wait, what? As you just hear him say, wait, what? And fucking Angel grabs him and pulls him into the group of gods. He's like, ah!
Well, there goes my husband.
This playing through? There we go. As this sound starts to play,
Wait a
you kind
moment.
of like expresses, your guys are expressing your things as Phobos talking. Um, being nervous about their role. Techno comes out and says this, as he motions for his souls to move down as he, continues singing. He puts his arms around both of you. He looks at Enid and Angel, making sure he's doing a good job. As all the gods start singing this, you kind of notice that the Allfather doesn't join in, as neither does Onyx or Agate as they're giggling. As Angel gets closer to you and sings this part. And then Techno starts singing. As he kind of gets closer, puts his hand on your shoulder. Amari starts singing his part. Getting nervous about it before Phobos kicks him with this. As Enid says that, Enid's now singing. As they're kind of grabbing things and kind of tossing them around. The entire pantheon of gods is singing this time, including the Allfather and Agate and Onyx. As you're seeing every single way that they're blessed and how they have their followers attend them and makes them feel worthy shit. And, you also notice that Angel doesn't have any worshippers at all. As they're just having fun singing. As that ends, you get kind of lifted in the ground by a pillar before Enid and Angel start playing with instruments.
What?
And Agate's just giggling as Onyx is trying not to laugh, as some of the other gods just roll their eyes and disperse. That's how that's supposed to go. It's just a whole bunch of goofy moments.
I haven't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just break character real quick. I have not heard that song ever since I was a kid. I've not watched El Dorado ever since I was
I've
a
never watched it.
What?
I
That is a
I think I
sin.
have, but I don't remember.
If you think that that's fine. If you haven't, that's a sin. It is on somewhere. You need to
Vin
watch
doesn't
it.
watch much other than The Lion King.
That's very true. They're
Ah,
coming out
yes,
of a new
the
one.
Lion Kin. The Lion Kin. That's beautiful.
The ing didn't come out.
Um,
Oh my god. Anyways.
As a lot
That's
of the
what I
gods start to dispersing, you kind of notice Agate looks at the Allfather as he gets up and looks down at her. She almost seems like she panics as she follows him, and Onyx notices that as she follows as well. And Angel and Eden are like, well, since the people that were literally supposed to show you around fucked off somewhere, I'll show you around. Eden's like, is that a good idea? Do you even know where you're going? I just because I'm high and drunk all the time doesn't mean I have memory loss. I do have memory loss. You should do it. Exactly.
Hey, as much as that was funny, that was also mega confusing.
Yeah, just don't be afraid of being a god. That's all it is. It's just to make a cheerful thing. Be a god however you fucking like. I don't really give a shit. Be an evil god, be a good god. No one really cares.
I don't think I want to be evil.
Well,
I
you
don't know. I
definitely
don't think you
aren't.
have it in your heart to be able to be evil.
Nah.
You've managed to make this fucking chaotic evil motherfucker into a chaotic good motherfucker. I was pointing at Techno.
Tekka kind of waves to you, kind of hides a little bit, and he kind of walks away. He's just embarrassed about it. As he walks into a room, and it looks like a room he's dignified to, like it's his room. And Angel goes, what are we supposed to do? And he looks at Ian and he's like, go find somewhere to sit. Asgore, you would be better. You know the castle more than all of us. And Asgore's like, Joe,
Ooh, my second dad.
move. As you say that, he goes, huh? Hi, what?
You heard me.
I did, but I'm not sure I was supposed to hear you.
You were supposed to.
Okay. Glad you think me and Allie have a good relationship. I am dating him. He won't
Well,
tell you
that's
that because he's embarrassed. We moved really quickly, but honestly, perfect. He is.
As long as you're
hon-
both moving at the same speed, it's fine.
Yep.
honestly, to be honest, after the information I've heard, it's actually good for him.
Yeah, it seems like
Yeah,
it.
I had to slap my father about that.
Look, your dad.
Yeah.
I've seen your dad's life. I've seen Allie's life. Both lives fucked. Your dad's life also fucked. But does that mean his trauma needs to hurt someone else? So fuck your dad. Not in the good way. As he's bringing you down halls and stuff like that.
I am not used to having more wings,
Yeah.
longer hair, and bigger horns. What's with the moon?
Well, you're the goddess of the moon, and it's probably
Okay,
red because of Loon.
yes, sure, but my mom,
Your
I didn't
mom.
see didn't see the moon floating around her.
Well, your mom didn't transform properly.
She didn't.
No, not all gods do. Like Agate said, some gods do, some gods don't. Sometimes even gods prior. All gods of death transform into something eventually.
Oh, God.
Yes, something.
Whatever they
Looks
look
like
like is a
I'm gonna be
mystery.
getting a fucking new form. Good heavens.
Yeah. And moon gods only do it sometimes. Like Rosa, she transformed, and then when Moon had your mother, she transformed to not have the skull on her head. Hence why you do not have a skull as a head. So it just
What?
depends.
Oh wait, I could have a skull as a head. Oh man, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
It would have been slightly terrifying for your personality.
Really? You
Well, the
think
skull
so?
matches a personality. Moon's is a deer because, well, he may look cowardly and meek, but he packs a punch. His mom was a wolf because, well, she's a good hunter. If I had to say anything about Maurice, it would have either been probably maybe another deer or maybe a bunny or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Maurice
was
is
about to say bunny.
Maurice is looking up with the most innocent eyes.
Yeah, bunny.
Yeah, those eyes say
Also,
bunny.
Anubis has been here for all of this. So hey, hold on. May I butt in real quick and saying, am I alright to voice Anubis from now on?
If you want to, I don't really know what to do with him half the time. So
Yeah. All right. My voice is gonna suck for voicing him because I am a woman and I have extremely feminine voice for obvious reasons. So
I never
I
have just been
apologize.
kind of standing around. So
Yeah. So am I alright to say that I am the now voice actor for Anubis?
yes.
Yippee. So Anubis kind of speaks up and says, uh, though she seems innocent, she. Don't you remember the fights where she,
Yes, demonic
raged?
rage, but that is kind of your fault, Anubis.
Well, that's just
Yeah, if you
mean.
weren't here, then she would be an innocent bunny. And even then, have you seen bunnies? Them bitches can bite.
They can. Those things are vicious. I've been bitten by a bunny. And my transformation felt a little weird because I kind of lost the wings, so, you know.
You used to have wings?
It- Technically, yes, I lost a lot of my body when I became a god. And this. Um, so,
Huh.
um,
Okay.
this was your mother's room. As he looks at you, Omri, she's like, Asha said that you can either take her room as your own, or if you wanted it, you could live next to her room. Agate is okay with both.
I'm gonna go in and look.
It is exactly how they looked on the train. It looks exactly like your parents' room. So she wanted something that rhymed her home.
I immediately started crying.
I help. Aurora immediately kind of hugs you and stuff. She's like, "It's okay."
Yes, I'd really like this room.
Okay, here's your room. I'll leave you two to process some emotions because it seems like there's big emotions here, and I'm not too good with negative emotions besides anger, and I don't know how to help you. I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. Emotions are very complex.
Yeah.
Especially grief.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't remind me. Just enjoy your time here. He pats your
Wait,
head a little bit.
but you haven't showed Phobos's room.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take them to do that. Aurora can
Oh,
comfort you, considering you guys
okay.
are a nice eclipse together. Can't wait until you guys transform into your wolf eclipse form. As he closes the door and walks away.
What?
What does he mean by that? Do you
I have
mean we do the same thing
no.
our parents did when they were fighting, where the two dragons came into one? How do we do that? What's happening? Help! She seems very concerned.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, Anubis, do you mind waiting outside? Yes, no problem. And he just stands outside.
I'm a guard now, bitch. He reads a book.
Rar.
Oh, yeah, he's just leaning in front of the door. He has little tiny glasses, and he's reading a book.
Has reading glasses?
He
Yeah,
has
cute.
reading glasses.
Um,
Nice.
so what's you and Technoblade are led to a hall. This is a hall that's clearly been all the gods of death, but the rooms kind of shift into saying Phobos above it. And across from it, you see um, Colossal's name next to it. He's supposed to, like, it's boarded off completely. So you can ask questions about that. And across from it is Techno's name, well, obviously because the blood god. So these are more revolving.
Can I burn that room?
Oh, it's already pretty destroyed from Agate. We kind of just make fake colossals in that room and butcher them. Because technically, okay, so fun thing, I wasn't originally God, earned my godhood because I'm a sparkly bitch. Um, but all things that deal with death, technically, like Anubis, you see his door right next to Technos. Anubis only became a god because, well, he's the only creature that
Wait,
can live in his realm.
I
wait,
feel like he's
Anubis?
more of a demigod than a
There's
god.
two Anubises here, and one is literally fucking the
This one
god of
was the.
purgatory.
Wait, hold on. Which Anubis we talking about, my guy?
The god of
Okay, the purgatory
purgatory,
one.
because he deals with souls.
Okay,
I don't know.
alright.
You can check outside though.
I did not
So,
know that there was two Anubises.
I'm
Yeah, I
guessing that's
forgot there was
the
Anubis,
mage
so
one.
basically, but so Anubis only is deemed a god because of the fact that he is literally the only creature that can live in his realm without being forgotten. There's a cat heading towards the door, mom. Um, sorry, that wasn't part of Asgore's speech.
The escape.
I became a god
What are
because
you
I
talking
earned it.
about?
I earned my godhood. Agate is literally the goddess of life, so obviously she's gonna have room here. Colossal's fickle. He is a remnant of a soul, so therefore he's a remnant of a god, which makes him around the strength of a demigod, but he's considered deified because of the fact that, well, he works with souls. So he's supposed to have a room up here, but he's not allowed in paradise because he keeps stealing souls. And when he did that, and Agate saw how much pain Ryan got into because Ryan was on the ground wanting to fucking kill himself at this point because of how much pain he was in. Um, she didn't allow him back in paradise, and now she blames him for everything that goes wrong in this world, and she kills him in there multiple times where he cannot come back but she wishes he could feel the pain, and he can't. So that's our rage room. So if you want to do that, that's fine. You sleep
I
next
was
to it.
just
So
about to call it a rage room.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then.
so your room will become whatever you want it to be, whatever you desire to sleep in at night. That's it. You don't have to be in paradise constantly. You can come up here whenever you need a break from something. This place is physically like I know that the Void of the Stars and Resurrection are called the beyondless fucking places, but paradise literally is. No one can open a portal to paradise except for Agate and the Allfather. And I think Onyx could do it, but he doesn't like to because he'd rather just open portals to his realm, which also cannot be corrupted by Beyond. So, Purgatory
Okay.
can't either. Obviously, the Beyond is Beyond. My place can, though. That's why I have such high security. That's why I was holding a scythe at you. Not to distrust you, just, how it can be. So,
Uh,
enjoy your rooms. You can talk to Techno if you want. I don't know what you guys talk about. He's your husband, so I am gonna go figure out why the fuck Angel let fucking Aaron and that other soul get drunk because there's supposed to be no alcohol in those drinks.
I
As,
mean, it might just be so they can just have a moment to bond.
yeah, but look, alcohol, great way to numb the pain, but not a good way to deal with it because you're not really dealing with it. That's why I don't really, let it happen. But I understand that this time is kind of makes sense. But I'm also pissed off because what if a child drank that alcohol? I'm not Aaron them, so I'm gonna
Yeah, that makes sense.
exactly. And he just walks off.
He is very protective over children. That's adorable.
He is, and like children don't age in his world, like his world,
Yeah.
like on Resurrection. So he's very protective of them.
Yep. Oh, it's so cute. Anyways, I'll let you. I'll let Phobos exist again, and I'll shut myself up.
So, was your initiation just as chaotic?
Yeah, I don't understand anything that happened there, and I tried. I get given a part, and I forgot, and then I was dragged and stuff like that. So yeah, I was told to
Interesting.
keep it a secret. Sorry for keeping it a secret. But I was told it was supposed to be a surprise for you and all Maurice. So
Interesting.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't gonna hurt you. So
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm not mad. I'm just,
overwhelmed.
too many people.
Yeah, there's. Uh, it's, shut
I
up!
didn't realize there
She
was
just looks
that
at a
many
fucking
gods.
soul. It's like there's a god for about everything in this world.
Including bread.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's where I'm worshipping now. Sorry, Slendy.
Although the bread god lives in a bakery in the sky, so you probably saw him.
You and I are taking Spit on a date to that place now. That is set in stone. You can't change my mind, babe.
We'll just have to persuade Agate and the Allfather to let us bring him up into paradise.
Oh, right, fair enough. That's, forgot about that. Man's not a god like us.
Yeah, he could definitely be a good one though.
You probably would, yeah. Anyways, let's figure out what the fuck this room's supposed to look like. Does it just bend it and shape its will into whatever the fuck I think?
Yeah, that's why I was in an aquarium last night. I mean, what?
You were in an aquarium without me?
Well, I wanted to swim with
Traitor?
sharks, and you were
Son
sleeping,
of
and
a
and you weren't a god
traitor.
yet, so I couldn't bring you with me.
But I have been a god this entire time. I just wasn't initiated into this whole bullshit.
That's why you weren't allowed to
Honey,
come up here yet.
honeymoon relationship already over.
Deca licks your face and then walks into his room.
What the fuck?
Mm.
Lick me or else I'm licking your penis. No.
Eh!
You
Trying
wouldn't
to
want to
think
lick
something
that.
else
It's
with
it's
penis
not
that came out.
it's not good. No,
Dude,
Phobos,
I lick your
no.
face on the rotten all the time. I wouldn't care.
I like how you assume my penis is raw in it. Rude. Goodbye. I'm going to my room. I'm gonna cry about my tiny dick. As he fake cries into his room.
And here I thought you were asexual and didn't understand this stuff. Alright, whatever. Into my room I go.
Your room shape's basically whatever you want it to.
Ooh, yippee.
Well, describe it.
Oh, I'm being describbled. I have to describbled.
Yes.
Give moment to process room. Real quickie. I know I want the roof to be painted like a galaxy. That has always been. Shut up, Kingdom Hearts!
No, Kingdom Hearts. How dare you tell him to shut up?
Just telling the save sound to shut up. I say that as if I'm the one who put it as my fucking notification sound.
Because it's a funky little sound.
You know, little.
I know. I love it so much.
That's just because you love Kingdom Hearts in
Hey,
general.
hey, autisms.
Shut up!
Stop
I'm
it.
not sick.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
What has been your username for God knows how long, woman?
That's. Shut the fuck up.
No.
Your username.
Your username has been Sora15 for years now, woman. Hi, Fur. Alright, Fur, go hello.
Well, just freaking
Anyways,
describe the room
room.
already.
Alright, Tism.
Shut the fuck up.
Make me coward. I broke my pencil.
I will make
Describe the
Maurice kill
room or
himself.
I am fucking exploding both of you.
Okay.
Why is Maurice getting exploded? I'm
Why
the only one
not?
being salty. Ah, yes, Pose dies. Maurice dies. There's a lion on the TV. Oh, never mind. Now there's Wolverine Deadpool. Give me my lion back.
You are not helping your case.
I have ADD, okay? And I'm unmedicated, so.
Oh no.
The thing is I've never been medicated for my ADD. Well, I have been once, but that was a
God!
while ago!
I'm gonna go to the washroom and I'm gonna see if it actually happens while I'm gone.
Look, I have ADD. We've established this. Room. What the fuck do I want? The issue is I don't know what I want for a room. Because Phobos doesn't even have a house at this point. They're always on the fucking move.
Do you want it to
At
just
this
look like their
point.
childhood room?
No. Because I know the
They
roof
could
is a
live in a
galaxy.
fucking aquarium if they
Well,
wanted to.
it's like a little like cottage on the inside.
With a galaxy roof.
Tiny. Yes, leave my galaxy roof out of this.
It's the real galaxy.
It's that nebula that looks like an eye. I don't remember what that one's called.
Onyx is just in your roof. I'm kidding.
He just like, hey, yo, what up, kiddo?
Just slinks through the fucking galaxy roof.
It looks like that or nebula thingy. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. If only the eyes were here, they would know. Probably.
The eyes are gay.
The eyes are gay. It's cracked my wrist. Oh.
I just fucking punched my earbuds, so my mic probably went.
Not on Discord, but only on stream, probably.
Stream picks up
Yeah, kind
everything my
of
mic picked up.
little cottage vibes with a nice kind of I guess cottagecore aesthetic for the cottage. It makes sense, but the
Cottage
mushrooms
core,
are
cottage,
entirely
cottage.
galaxies.
Galaxy shrooms, galaxy roof, galaxy stove.
Yes.
The stove where you cook like Allie does.
Yep.
I was about to bring up the crystal in your hip, and then I realized he's alive, but he's not here. He's not God.
You know, he's not on my hip anymore.
You still have his teddy bear in your hip.
Yep. Give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna grab this little freak known as Sebastian, slam on the fucking floor.
What do you mean?
Opinion.
I got a lot of those.
Oh, wait, hold on. My soul vials can be here. My dick is hard? No. Leave me alone, Snake Boy. We are in paradise, I believe, and I am a god now. I
I
just
shouldn't
need
be
opinions
here.
mainly. Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
really
I'm very
shouldn't.
opinionated. Did.
I know you're opinionated. This question. Galaxy? It's
Just
like, I
galaxies.
like it, but also Galaxy.
I don't know. I've never seen a galaxy before in my life. I was spent time underwater for a long time because some bitch.
Well, yeah, I saw that. If you look up, you will see one.
Wow. Really underwhelming.
Bingle. Look, listen here, you little shit.
What?
Don't make me rob you dry.
I'm so glad I was stuck with the most intelligent god of death.
Look, I wasn't supposed to be a god of death to begin with, okay? The
Wait, you
moment I
weren't
got
death?
your soul, I was not the god of death.
Then why the fuck did you have my soul, you little shit?
Because for some reason, I lost my ring and now I'm paranoid. But for some reason, Death Belt decided to go to my hips, okay?
Well, then you're probably
And
gonna
you
be
were
the
with
next
it.
death.
You were the first one I had. You and that slimy mother gremlin who's adorable.
I don't remember his name. Sleek.
Seek.
Seek.
That was his name. My ring's missing.
Why? Why was it maybe missing?
I don't know, but the ring that I made is now missing, and I'm paranoid.
It's okay. It's somewhere in the house.
Hopefully.
Pretty sure it would be because I saw it on your hand when you got home. I saw it on your hand when you got home, I think.
Yeah, it was on my hand when I got home.
So it's in the house, so it's fine.
It was on the sink. Let's press.
Who could have guessed your fucking ring would be on a sink?
It was on the sink. Because I probably took it off when I'm making tacos.
Yeah.
It's probably just been there.
Now, if you do me a favor,
I've returned.
Welcome.
put these in a bag for me. Thank you.
Sure.
They explain their room. It's a cottagecore aesthetic with a fucking galaxy ceiling, and now they're talking Sebastian.
Welcome, City.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
You not react to what I said, so my brain did not perceive that you heard it.
Oh, sorry. I had the stream up on my phone while I was going to the washroom, so I already heard what they wanted the room to be.
Okay.
I did say yes. Okay. Apparently my mic did not want to pick that up.
Okay, that's great. I have a job. Sorry,
What?
Etsy advertised something to me, and now I need it. Now I know it exists. God damn, I forgot I looked that up on Etsy.
Alright, I'm just gonna slam Sebi back into my fucking vial, now that his
He
sassy ass is
he explodes into the vial because he's dramatic,
sassy.
sassy and dramatic, motherfucker. Um,
Anyways, I'm gonna go run to techno.
when you go into his room is literally just a regular house, and he's just sitting in a rocking chair with his eyes closed.
Alright, you old man.
He opens his eyes and goes, "Let me be old."
No. I need cuddles, I'm overwhelmed. Falls into
Together,
his
my
lap.
kids. There we go. Just laying there with his tits
The
rocking.
funny thing is, his phone crawls into his lap, just curls up like a goddamn cat when overwhelmed.
Okay, that's great. I'm happy to have you in my lap, babe. Um, with Maurice, you're mostly just being snuggled with.
Yeah.
The
Just
double snuggle puddle.
I'm just snuggling with Aurora. Anubis is literally just reading a nice freaking book about death with his little nice glasses that actually have prescription. He's
Yeah.
little. It's not. There's not big glasses either. No, no, they're tiny little grandpa glasses.
Grandpa.
Tires, Grandpa. Let's two
Let's
in
do it in
bed.
bed.
Yeah. And he's just leaning against the door, not giving a shit about anything.
Oh man.
Tire lasagna.
He
Down
is
Let's
a
do
big
it
dinner.
in
man.
bed. Move your feet.
He's existed before time. He is death itself. He's the concept. He is the concept. He's not a god. He's just the concept come alive.
Yeah,
And now he's a dildo.
but he is weaker than a god, which is funny because his powers were stripped from him.
Because he started to abuse it as soon as he got a personality. And as punishment, they gave him a form.
And then put him into fucking Amaris. It's like, here, punishment.
Yeah, I have a feeling that would be that would have been Ryan's. I almost said Rylan. Rylan, what are you doing here?
The baby!
Actually,
I
that
feel
was
like
not Ryan's
Ryan did
doing.
with
That is
his
the
own
first god
son.
of death that did that.
Yeah. Anubis started just freaking abusing his power. That's his whole thing. He started getting a personality and it's like, oh my god, I'm extremely powerful. And he
Fuck
started
your
killing.
life.
Bang bang. Yeah, literally. He just started killing people left and right.
Yeah. And fucking Onyx and Agate. No. Stop that.
What?
Onyx and Agate existed before him. Life has to exist before the concept of death.
Well, yes, obviously they
So,
did exist before him.
so there's like, stop that. Stop.
Yep.
Enough. Jesus.
And they put him while Amaris was accidentally summoning a familiar. They put him into a wolf form and made him Amaris's familiar.
And now he is stuck with a child. Adult thing.
Here's the thing, though. He grew to like it, which is why he likes being a butler.
He's something like, well, at least I have a purpose.
Yeah. He has a new trait of empathy. Anyways, continue.
It kind of stays like that for a while before you guys kind of evaporate, I guess you'd say. And you kind of you're back in Resurrection.
Focus is still curled into a ball.
It's like less overwhelming here, and, like because Resurrection has this natural calming sense. There's like a slight calm coming over you. It's not like full, but it's more calming than it was in the Paradise.
I hear a phone.
That was my
Leave my phone out of this.
It was mine.
Mine knows it went off.
Mine was to tell me to take my orange inhaler, so I'm gonna do that because that's important
Yeah,
to my
don't do
health.
that. Don't do that.
Mine was telling me to take medication that I don't have anymore.
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't have insurance, so I can't pay for it because I'm broke. So I use my money on Christmas gifts.
And
No.
an avatar.
Oh yeah, and an avatar. And then I wanted to spoil Sora, but for some reason Gumroad wasn't wanting to work.
Because I think the universe is telling you go pay for your medication.
I don't have insurance yet.
Did you not
And
buy
that medication
medication?
costs like fucking $100. I almost said 1,000.
Well, 100. If you just don't buy
I
these
have
things,
100.
you can just
Right
build
now.
it up.
I used it on Christmas gifts, okay? Piss off.
No.
That avatar is gonna become your Christmas gift.
No, medications are more important.
Well, when I get on insurance, the medication will be free, so I'll have the money to spend on you anyways.
Ain't wrong.
Me.
Me too. Ooh, the mouse again. I got 2 of these bitches.
So while you're here, it is daytime. You guys feel well rested as you look around. You notice Dionychus is kind of just standing there, but he looks concerned, as Aaron also looks concerned. And Augustus is trying to calm Aaron down because Aaron looks overly concerned about what's happening. And Spitfire's over there just sitting with a group of children, which includes Sable, and playing with cars with them.
Aw.
Cars, they're little wooden trains. And horses.
Yeah, cars don't exist here.
Cars are horses. Motorcycles exist here.
Uh,
Um, which is funny. But yeah, that's the only people you see. Torpedo's also here, but he's probably running around with the other teenagers.
yeah. Actually existing.
Yeah, he's enjoying his legs. Leave him alone. But that's all you see. You don't see Allie at all anywhere.
I have several questions.
I have so bees.
There's several bees in places you would least expect them.
By the way, Asgore and Tekla are also with you, as if they were also like evaporated into spot.
Hi.
You cut out.
Oh
I
shit.
thought that was only me.
Hello, father. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What
What?
happened?
Allie
Why?
evaporated in front of my fucking eyes. And I don't think that's
What?
supposed to happen to a lord, because he technically still has his lord soul. But I don't think that's supposed to happen, because I feel like that only happens to gods, and now I'm actually concerned at where he went, and if he went to the beyond, because if he went to the beyond, that means Colossal is overtaken him. Again, I'm freaking out. I'm not in an emotional state for this.
When are you ever in the emotional state for any of this?
At least it's like I can handle it usually. But no, I lost my wife, so I can't handle this, so I don't know what to do. And your dad is internally freaking out. Look at behind his eyes and see the fear in them.
Dad,
That's
Dad,
because he's being a little slut.
Dad, it's okay. I'm sorry, what did you just say? Sorry, that just registered. The fuck?
I called my own father a little slut.
Your dad walks away from you like, I'm not a slut, but I'm gonna go look at the fucking. He walks away.
You want to try that again, brother?
Aaron just turns around and goes, "So you're not a slut, but you definitely cheated on your husband." Yeah, that's a great defense. Anyway,
That's what I was about to say.
um, you
Mm.
notice that Asgore's already taking initiative to find Allie as he's instructed guards to search around the island for him, and he looks at Gus and he goes, "You and your wife look around town because you know this place like the back of your hand. I'm gonna go check my room that no one can get to because it's hidden. My real room." So you just learned the room he slept in was not his real room.
That explains why it wasn't slept in.
Yeah, it looks like nothing's moved in there at all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Why talk
basically
in your
everyone's
room then?
scouring
Why not?
because it's a upfront thing. It makes people feel comforted that I have a room where they can talk to me when I don't. Anyway,
Uh, okay.
he walks.
Hey, Dad,
Yes.
how about we just go sit down, okay?
um, he kind of just sits there staring into the void.
Yeah, Amaris asks Anubis to join them on the search.
Anubis does.
Yeah,
He listens very
yeah.
violently. Like he's your familiar. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yep.
You also have a wayfinder that you.
Motherfucker. I just keep forgetting about that. And then Amaris just stops in her tracks. Oh, wait. I pull out the Wayfinder. Where's Allie?
The wayfinder freaks out for a moment before a portal to paradise shows in this the thing. He's in paradise for some reason, and you don't know why. And then you get a shift of iron bars around him, and he
What
seems
the?
scared.
Okay,
And
that's
only
weird.
you see this because Phobos is standing with Techno, who doesn't know what to do.
I grab Phobos and drag them into the portal with me.
Um, so you are willed into paradise out of your own spite. Asgore sees this, turns around, and goes, "What the fuck?" and just follows you. He's like, "Why are we going to paradise?"
Uh, yeah, Allie's in metal bars.
What?
Behind.
What now?
Behind metal bars.
What
I
does the
keep
metal
forgetting
bars
about
look like?
this. Can I describe? I don't remember.
The metal bars are looks like a crystal that is partially made of like a little bit of emerald and a little bit of amethyst, but they're very thick and they definitely don't look breakable and they look enchanted with something.
Yes, I say that.
Do you
I'm
mean
not repeating that. I am not repeating that.
do you mean the Allfather imprisoned him himself?
Huh?
Look, if a machine doll dies and they don't go to resurrection or the beyond, because they've already cheated death once, which means the beyond or resurrection is their final resting place. If they cheat death again, he gets angry. We gave Allie a new body. He only gets
Okay.
angry because I cheated death that way as well. So he's angry at Allie for cheating death again. Which he's not even the god of death, so I don't know why he's angry about the god of death is standing right there.
Looks at Phobos.
Uh,
I think you go need to talk to this Allfather dude.
He won't listen to
no, but
anybody.
okay.
Don't worry. Me and Phobos have a way to get into people.
You could
You mean
try.
you have a way to get to people? Bitch, I just ended up trying to threaten them.
You guys could try.
Your way.
But if it
Sometimes your
fails,
way
come back
works.
to me and I'll try for you in a different way.
No, we're bringing you with us.
Oh, why? I
Just in
don't.
case we die.
You're not gonna die. He won't kill you. He just might hurt you. Actually, that sounds like a bad option too.
Yeah, so you're gonna be our third option.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I don't think the Allfather's gonna be in his castle right now. I think he's gonna be over there. And he points to like this bakery in the sky. He's like, he likes the bread god's bread. So he might be up there. And he might be a little calmer if we talk to him up there. He likes
I'm
bread a lot.
still holding the Wayfinder. Where's the Allfather?
It points to the bread shop. Told you.
Yep. Alright,
Um,
let's go. I
Asgore
did
just kind
want
of
to try these swings up, so I didn't want to try
Asgore
these
just
wings.
phases up there and he waits for you guys to fly up.
Well, alright then. Amaris flies up a lot faster than she realized, so she passes the place. Holy shit!
And you do not allow wing force now.
Yeah, so she went through her normal wing force, and that was way too much. And so she just tries to fly down. She's struggling because
But
she
look,
doesn't
as
know how
this
to maneuver.
happens, you feel like a subtle change in your back, and you feel like itchy, like your clothes feel different, and your tail feels different, and your body. She feels like your body feels different, and that's it. Um, so that's all I will explain for you.
Oh, but see you coming up.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Um,
That was a lot faster than I realized.
but when you fly, it's also a lot faster than you think you'd be, which is odd. That's when you notice you have two more sets of wings on your back.
Only three.
What do you say? See?
There's only three, not four.
I said two sets of wings.
I
Sets,
said four.
because one wing, and there's two more sets of wings, which imply three sets of wings. I'm going to stab you.
I'm dumb, remember? You gotta be blunt with me or else I won't get
I
it.
was!
Yeah, they
You
were.
still gotta be blunter!
I can't
I
be
don't
blunt
think
when I directly tell you you have two sets of wings. I can't stop you from being a little stupid.
Look,
Okay, anyways, Amaris just looks up as you fly fast. What the?
They now look like the PNG I just changed it to.
Yes,
I'm
you should
alive.
probably.
I already did that.
I am behind on stream, so. Oh yes, don't forget changing the drawing, which hopefully they did drawing.
No,
I
not
did.
yet.
I sent it to you. I sent you the updated one.
Oh, did they gaslight? They gaslighting me?
What?
Yeah, because I sent them the updated one and then deleted the original one.
You didn't send me a full body picture of them.
Yeah, I haven't drawn the full body yet.
That's what I
Just
was
the
meaning,
PNG.
dumbass.
Just use the half body then.
Hey, it'd be invisible then. They don't get a picture. Fuck Phobos. Oh,
Damn.
wrong Phobos. Wrong Elmaris.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about
I'm
what's happening.
very behind on stream, so I'll catch up to see what the heck you're. Oh,
Goodbye.
okay. There I go.
Phobos, you're being replaced by Asgore. Fuck you.
Alright.
um. So yeah, you Asgore just looks at you and goes, "I'm gonna do something real quick, and I'm not. I'm gonna need you to not freak out real quick." Um.
Huh?
He kind of tucks to his pocket and like moves a smaller mirror to show Phobos what they look like.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that I. It has technically been 7 months. You've been here. Yeah, okay. So you're around the regular time for Death God to change.
I heard the um, Omri's just laughing because I heard that freak out under your tone. You're totally freaking out right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting to be bluer.
Well, your grandfather was blue, so
I knew that, but I didn't think I'd get blue. My father wasn't.
well, genetics like skipping thing. It's genetics is the whole thing. Also, you look a lot more like Allie because his tiefling markings are blue.
Okay, I can accept that.
Oh, hey! Your little eye guy moved up to your head.
Oh, Carl.
Carl?
Ha! I'm near your ear now. I've moved. I don't like it.
Oh, dear God.
I feel like I got a surge of magic and I'm having a panic attack. Thomas.
Well, come
Oh,
here real
hey!
quick.
Wait, hold on.
Are you-
Your eyes are a bit, I think, different. Maybe
Huh?
are they
Oh, hold on.
different?
Carl,
They're
come
the
here real
same.
quick. I yoink him off into my hands. Do my eyes look different?
Oh, yes, they do. Mm, they're brighter.
Bright, like as in my grandmother brighter?
Maybe? I've never seen your grandmother.
Yellow, purely yellow, but with like a red on the outside?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, my grandmother brighter.
Thank you for holding
Interesting.
me. I feel calmer now.
Get back in the hair. Oh, wait, hold on, Carl, come back here. Your eye's different too!
Is it?
Your
Hello.
pupil, it's no longer just one color. There's like white in it.
I've rushed the godhood as well. I'm kidding. No, I haven't.
Oh God, get back in the hair.
Ah!
We don't need Carl being a godhood either.
That's just something like, I like how we go to talk to the Allfather and now you're arguing with your eyeball.
Oh, this is
Sorry,
just
Carl.
Carl. He's been attached to me since I was a kid.
Yeah, I watched that happen. It's very confusing how that happened. You accidentally like you walked past them and accidentally grazed them and attacked. You're stupid. I
Me or Carl?
Carl.
I,
I
yeah,
would
he's
call
pretty stupid.
my child-in-law fucking my stepchild. Sorry, idiot. Soon to be
I mean, I am quite an idiot though, but you know.
You get that from Allie. I'm
Hey,
kidding. I'm kidding.
this is a lovely conversation, but currently Allie is still behind bars, and we do have to talk to this Allfather guy. So
Oh yeah, speak of the devil.
You guys kind of go inside this building. You guys see the Allfather. He's sitting in a specific chair, and it's not him getting the sustenance for the body. It's the human whose body kind of shakes as it eats. And it doesn't seem to be enjoying itself. As it's eating, it's eating the share for the Allfather. Basically, it doesn't get any sustenance for itself.
well, that's just mean.
As he kind of just stares down at it, making sure it's eating for him.
Well, I'm not a. Mm. Excuse me, Mr. Allfather guy.
His head turns to you, just stares at you.
Hi.
Hmm.
I don't think I need to introduce myself because you already saw me. Why did you put Allie behind bars? I mean, I guess I know why, but still, why?
What's it called? Sorry, I wanted to excuse to show the other version of my drawing of him, which is the eyes in the background, so morning eyes for next. Um, he
Bitch.
tilts his head as the human's head comes up and it looks at you and starts talking and just goes, because he disobeyed the natural law, and I do not
Well,
like people
technically
that
he
disobey
didn't.
it.
I was the one who did that.
I have no control over what you do. Unfortunately, the other gods do. Well, my sibling does. So, I have no control over what you do.
Yeah, but just because I did something doesn't mean you need to punish him. In a way, he didn't want to come back. I was the one who forced him into a new body.
Well, you did complete your vows. As the actual hand, like the skeletal hand snaps, the chains come off of you as you have completed your vows. Sorry, forgot to do that a while ago.
I didn't really care about having them or not, but
Anything else you want from me? I'm trying to.
release my dad.
Oh, cute.
You my fucking ass. You ain't my husband. You ain't allowed to call me that.
I made your husband.
I don't care if you made my husband. You're not allowed to call me that.
Fine then. Pathetic. Better?
I'll tolerate it.
Edgar's just really silent right now because he's just staring. Just.
Staring into the void.
Grace is not going to say this out loud, but in her mind, she's like thinking like, God, I don't like this dude.
Not many people like
There's
me,
also
Maurice.
probably a thought of like, Phobos, please shut the fuck up before you get snapped.
You know she responds to your thoughts.
Mm.
Not a lot of people like me, which is fair. I am the one that
And
wills everything in this universe and to many others.
I suppose that, but you're also being kind of a bit of a cunt, so.
I'm sorry, but it is my law, and he did break it. Maybe with the
He
help of someone
didn't do
else,
shit.
but
You're being a generic god right now.
maybe.
You're literally acting like Anubis did before you shoved him into Amaris.
You know about
I
that.
wasn't killing
I'm
people.
a god of death. I know everything to do with death.
That's very true, they do.
I didn't even know about that. This is new information for me.
Oh, maybe next time tell Anubis to spill his beans.
Yeah, bean spillage is really great. Have you ever, listened to some good tea? Honestly, reading people's minds, good tea.
I don't think it's gonna
Anyway,
read my mind. It's full of some
I
gross
read your
things.
mind a
Also,
lot.
it's full of Carl's thoughts.
Carl's thoughts are a nightmare. I think we can
Yeah,
both agree on that.
yeah, I can agree on that. Carl is a nightmare.
Look, his imagery of someone doing that dance, like the California girls dance, and then singing California, can't deal with it.
Carl, you fucking what?
Don't worry about it.
Amaris is just like putting her hand on her nose, just like, why are we doing this? You're talking as if you're chummy, having a nice conversation. Ellie is in jail.
Yes, because he broke a law. That's what happens.
He
Jail.
didn't break the law. I did.
Oh,
Well, consequences for your actions sometimes don't affect you. It affects other people.
No, because that's entirely what it is. It's my actions, so the consequences should affect me.
Yes, it does
yes,
affect
No,
you.
we all
You
know,
are
yet you're
clearly
stupid.
upset. Your father is gone. It is affecting you. Is it not?
Not really. I'm just kind of
Well, then,
annoyed with you.
you problem. I will go back to
no,
eating my bread now.
no.
No.
Also, you should be actually eating and not forcing someone who is actually looks like they're struggling right now. That is abuse. That is abuse.
Oh, I don't have a mouth. Like, the human is speaking for him. I don't have vocal cords or anything like that. The human is my communication, is my way of eating and doing things.
Well,
So,
if you don't have any of that, and you're the All Father, give yourself them.
but I like the way.
Taken. Well, that's just mean. Why are
And
you
stupid.
mean? Yes. Yes.
Because I need a both balance of evil and good in me. And sometimes
Okay,
Well,
I'm
sure.
more
Carl is
evil than
purely
good.
just evil.
Yeah, right now you're being a bit of a you're being a bit of a shit, and it's reminding me of someone.
Which one?
Colossal.
Michael, Allium, Colossal.
The biggest shit of all.
Okay, again, which one? All of them are equal level.
That's very true. Technically, Allium is Colossal, so technically both of those are Colossal. Michael
The
still has
one
his
who's
skull, technically.
currently alive.
Technically, Michael and Allie are
All of them are
alive
dead.
in a
In a
way.
way.
I am going
They're
to
both
kill
alive
myself.
and dead in a way. All three of them.
I am. Why did my dad have to create this fucked up timeline? Okay.
Because I thought it was funny that he would fuck it up.
Alright, hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, come on! I'm sorry, the washroom demands me.
There's someone in the bathroom, I believe. I'm gonna file the crew away. I just kicked Daisy because she walked in front of me. I'm so sorry, you little bean.
Oh
I told you someone's in the bathroom.
I didn't hear that. I already had my headphones off.
Penis. I kicked her in the toes. My fucking knee brace is sweating. Because I'm pacing, and it sweats when I pace. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
no! What the fuck
Well,
are you yawing about?
taking off my knee brace. I know I'm not supposed to,
Why?
but I need to
No.
air out the sweat.
No takey offy.
I'm airing out the sweat underneath it. Also, it hurts when I sit down. It's just uncomfortable. And I'm sitting down right now. I always put it back on before I stand up and pace. Sorry, I think chat just heard me trying to breathe.
Also, we're just seeing a side of Amaris, which is just she's so fucking done
So
with these higher beings.
the concept of the Allfather is that sometimes he's a really great guy, sometimes he's a fucking dick. That is the whole concept of him.
Why? Why, Vin? Why?
It's because he's supposed to be a balance of both, so at times he's a great guy, other times he's a dick.
Okay.
And usually it changes between days. He just got him on a bad day.
Oh, how lovely. Good for us. Amazing. I'm just going to yoink Allie out of the jail cell at this point.
It is magically enchanted that only the Allfather can open it. That is how the Allfather's chains work.
It's all types of taste thing.
Ah, hi, how's it going? Oh, Jesus Christ. I just get scared by you, pulls you into my lap. I gave you a seat.
You got scared, and then you turned me around and sit me in your lap.
What do you want for Christmas, boy?
What the fuck?
Tell Stanny what Christmas present you want. A shark. Alright, that's weird, but okay.
No, like, bitch, I'd ask Santa for a real shark.
I know, that's why I said it was weird. You might be waiting a few hours for the bathroom because Darren's in the bathroom. Yeah, that's also what he's doing, and he takes 7 years. So might as well distract yourself from shitting your pants. Don't shit your bed.
I shit my own bed.
You pissed her.
I didn't piss my bed. That was a hot water bottle.
Felt like piss.
It was a hot water.
I laid in it and was like, why is there piss?
The hot water bottle broke.
I wonder why it broke. Just like my husband. Husband's hot. He's handsome.
No,
Perfect
it's fucking
looking.
ugly.
You say that because he's your brother-in-law.
He's just ugly. There's something about him, okay? He's just weird.
He has shark teeth like you do.
No, I don't have shark. I have fangs. Get it correct.
You're like a vampire shark.
No.
Nom, 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 nom. But yeah, he's striped. It looks like he has shark teeth, and it's adorable, and I love them so very much.
Yes.
It's kind of like how I love your teeth because they look funky, and I really like them because I think they're really cool.
No.
I think your teeth are really cool.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I got a chipped tooth. That's kind of cool.
I'm not talking about chipped tooth.
It's my fucking fang too. You gonna sit here for 7 years, or
A fucking chicken. There you go. Found it.
Oh,
Small chip in my tooth.
I lost one of my fang privileges.
There.
See this?
Yes.
You see this? Spaghetti boy? That's my art craft present stuff. You bitch!
Why am I a bitch?
I don't know.
I'm off your arrows there?
Yeah, sure. I didn't even know that it was a foul. I just called you a bitch because I heard something fall.
Be on intermission or something.
I'm waiting for them to decide whether or not to bother Dad or to sit back in the room and wait until he's done.
Sit, it's gonna go. It hurts.
Then stand and talk to us.
That hurts because I'm walking too much. There's no in between here.
Pick one, because it's gonna be 7 hours before he gets out of the bathroom.
Oh,
My husband. Nope.
Where did my glasses become your husband? Your husband's sweater has stolen me.
I
I wasn't allowed to have my hands back. It's fevering me.
suck my dick. Don't actually. I don't have one, and I don't want you near mine. I almost called you a fucking child again.
happening right now? Jesus.
I'm waiting for them to decide. You left me on those cracks. Swiggity spaghetti motherfucker. Boy, Cracker command, bitch.
No, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Why did I put my headphones on just to hear a demon sound?
Hiya. They're enjoying my
What is
voice crack.
happening?
All right. What was happening? Y'all thought I was going back to eating his bread.
Bitch, give me your bread. I want it.
Well, we don't need to pay for anything up here, so just ask the counter.
No, I want your bread. This is a mugging.
Is it now?
Give me the bread or give me my dad.
Okay, have the bread.
I
I gave you the bread, and then orders another one, and the human starts eating it.
Here's something. We take the human, or you give us Allie.
You physically can't take the human. They will die once they're off this string. They're living off of my life source.
I'm the god of death. I don't give a fuck. Their time can be now, and I can decide that.
No, you can't. See, I could will you to let you decide those things, but otherwise, it's my decision.
I have enough spite.
Oh,
You underestimate how much spite is in my body.
oh no, I know how much spite's in your body. Enough spite to kill Colossal, but not an entire god. That's much stronger than you, might I add.
Oh, you think.
I physically cannot die, sweetheart. I'm not alive, nor am I dead. I'm part of the universe itself. You kill me, the entire world implodes, basically.
Alright,
And I'll
bet.
be over.
I'm down.
Asgore pulls you and puts his hand in your mouth. He's like, I'm sorry for the behavior.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Look, you're gonna die. Keep doing this.
Do you think
Oh.
I care?
Asgore looks at the Allfather as the human leans forward, and kind of so does the Allfather's head. You notice there's a tiny cowboy hat on his bone on his neck? It's tiny, but it looks tiny compared to him, but it's really normal sized for you guys. Um,
What's up with the cowboy hat?
oh, I wanted decoration. And
He's a freak.
I get, like, cowboy hats, so I thought I'd put that on as my daughter's thing. Anyway, Asgore, if you brought them here, then you should not be trying to waste your life over some lord. He's not just a lord, he's a good person. Oh, yeah, like, I currently care about that. You know what day it is? The day where I don't give a fuck. or I'm not particularly nice or good. Yeah, I know it
Duly
is.
noted.
So let me enjoy my bread in peace and talk to you another day. Maybe I'll be nicer. Now, go, please and thank you. Before I make you leave. Asgore, please,
Fine.
can we, please?
Amarisa is already out the door. She didn't even spend a moment of speaking with. She was just so done. She quietly left. He was already back. She just had enough of
Phobos,
the dude. She couldn't
come on,
stand it.
please, please, Phobos, please. It will do Allie no good for you to die, please, and thank you.
He doesn't deserve that, though. If it's meant to be my consequence, why don't it affect me instead? Why affect someone who's innocent?
I know you're angry, but please just come with me, and I'll restore
Asgore,
what
you underestimate how much anger I have.
I need you to listen to me. His voice immediately gets more like sterner, kind of like how your dad did when he was younger. Please,
That
I
doesn't
need to
work on me
talk to
anymore,
you.
mate.
Oh my God, your dad said it's an Alex just to be depressed the moment he kills himself. I can't help anyone. This will do, Allie, just more
Amar-
punishment if you die here. Please and thank you. Can you
Amarisa
come
just
here with
walks
me?
back in, picks up Phobos against their will, and walks back out.
Well, I can't pick people up. I'm not that strong. Just
No,
Asgore.
Aubrey's just appears back here, walks back in, yoinks Phobos up, and then walks out.
Asgore follows, and when you guys kind of get away from Bakery, Asgore goes, later tonight we'll come back to Paradise.
If he's the
I
Allfather, he'll know. It's not like we can do anything. If
I
he's the
know you're not.
self-called Allfather, he'll know everything. He's a cunt.
He's a cunt
Don't
today,
get
usually he's
around
accurate.
too much. I
It
don't want you to
depends.
hurt me.
Look, it's a flip flop thing. Like one day he has to be a prick, another day he's like the most best guy that you can talk to. I hate
And
it
then he's never the
so bad.
best guy. He's always just a
Technically, he's
prick.
never. He's just there. So that's wonderful. Uh, but I have a plan that he probably already knows about that he'll probably try to contradict. But I'll do my best to get Ali out of there. Okay, just simmer down a little bit, please.
No.
Yes,
No.
all I'm
Still
You're not
asking.
my
holding.
dad.
I'm still holding Phobos, so they can't. They're unable to go back.
Your dad's in prison right now, kid, and I'm offering to help him. I'm just asking you to calm down for a little bit and trust
No.
me.
Asking them won't exactly help, so this is why I'm manhandling them at the moment.
You're
Then,
only lucky I'm willingly staying here.
God, I don't
Let's
like
go
gods of
back
death.
down.
Why are they all so stubborn? Oh,
This one was just born stubborn, and
so
then
is
they
Ryan at
became
this
more
point.
stubborn.
I can
Yeah.
never him.
He
All
is very
right.
stubborn.
Let's just.
Phobos heats himself out of Maurice's hands.
Nah.
No. You
No.
are not touching Phobos. Phobos, no
Strength,
touch.
strength. Too bad. Roll for strength. I'm not letting. No. Don't trust. Not
Natural
letting you
20.
go. Natural 20.
Reroll.
I got another 20.
You and your fucking rolls. Phobos is not being touched.
She's gonna let you go as soon as we're back in.
No, Phobos refuses touch.
Well, I'm sorry.
Phobos isn't that much of a moron. Do you really not trust them?
Amaris is really fed up right now. She's tired.
Phobos is not touch.
Fine.
Pull me down.
She puts you down.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry for touch, but still, no. We will go with Asgore's plan. You got that?
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at him. Not
Which
you,
one?
Asgore. I didn't mean to point at you. Didn't mean to point at you, Asgore. Not you.
I'm stressed.
think he's more of an it than anything. Because he's
The
like a
Allfather
concept.
goes by every pronoun at this point.
Yeah, because he's more of a concept from the looks of it than anything.
Yeah. He technically doesn't have to be in
My
that form.
ass, he's just a cunt.
If they created everything, everything will die if he dies.
All
That's
right,
it.
let's just go back down to where we're currently staying, please.
We go back to Resurrection. You're spending the day trying to calm yourselves down as Tekla kind of just sits with you, patting you. Aaron doesn't know what to do with himself as Asgore's setting up a bunch of kids
Yeah. Oh.
who are eating pomegranates with him. Um,
Woo sounds.
as this is happening, you kind of notice Asgore stand up and his scythe, like these four birds that have been following him around, start to form into his scythe as it comes into his hand. He walks towards these three people that are coming up. And both their souls have that part of red in them and the regular soul, so they're clearly from the beyond. As they're trying to definitely manipulate their way to getting into where, innocent people are. As Asgore is just standing there, listening to them for no reason, before gently putting his hands on them. And you notice that manipulation type magic thing is like it draws out their lust type of magic. You can see it happen. It's very clear what he's doing. Before he smiles and he kind of snaps a little bit and they turn into like these pig-like things, but they're not fully pigs. They're just they look like pigs, but they're not that. It looks like he just made their body shift into a pig for a while, like polymorph. And then he kind of just kicks them into a pen and then puts them in there. You've seen that there's a few other pigs that are also just polymorph pigs. And he just sits back down with the kids and throws his scythe up it and goes back into his birds that are flying above him.
Hmm.
So that's clearly how he deals with intruders. He brings their true lust out and then decides whether or not they deserve to be a pig or not. Um, Aaron is talking with the guy that was dating Rosa, as they're both immortal, reviving. Spitfire's being dragged around by Sable, who will not leave him alone because that's his dad. Um, as the night kind of begins to come to fruition, Azure kind of gets up from the kids and kind of walks them home and makes sure everybody's safe at night. And the guards switch positions to the night guards and guard.
And a half.
No.
What the fuck?
Excuse me. I just burped no at you. And Asgore just comes up to you and goes, "Are you ready?"
My dad will work, but sure.
And I'll try my best. You guys go back to paradise, and you kind of notice that everybody in paradise is sleeping. The moon is directly above it, so it's very nice.
Okay.
You feel very strong here on Maurice, especially in the moon's light. You get stronger in the moonlight, basically. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm not gonna get used to this.
Um, as
Well, I'm only here for emotional and physical escape because I know if Phobos starts to wanting to kill, I will, and I'm sorry, against your will, grab you and get out.
No.
I'm gonna put the old cutscene music in here. Give me a moment.
I don't exactly want the universe to completely.
Frankly, at this point, I think it'd be for the better. Like, as
Just
much as I
guys-
love you guys, your dad fucked this place up.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Like, I love this and I love you. This has been fun. But what the fuck?
Yeah, I think he regrets it as well. But we get what we get. We don't get upset. That's what my mom always said. So, meh.
I'm getting upset.
Yeah,
Meh.
notice that as we're standing in front of that like big thing, because it's very clear the room that you met up in is the Allfather's throne room. As he's just kind of sitting out there, his scythe is in his hand, which is weird, very weird.
Okay,
As
why
he
do
takes
you
like
have
this,
your...
he takes the skull of his head, he moves it towards his mouth, and it turns into this mask that seems to protect his mouth.
Hmm.
What you were asking?
Why do you have your scythe out?
Oh, this is probably gonna go south. So, yeah, just protection more.
Oh,
Like,
he yoinks their gun.
What? I would put a gun on him!
well,
It's
withering won't
Death's
kill him.
legacy. I have the gun. It's mine.
That is their true. It is theirs.
See, it's a lot more intimidating than a scythe.
Especially if they
Yeah.
wither it.
I would suggest putting the gun away.
No, I'm keeping my gun in my hand just in case.
Take out your axe!
But the axe won't do much. The gun has withering.
Okay, let's just do this. No more arguing.
Give me a moment.
What is that, your sneaking sounds?
Oh, hi, you are still here. Then that doesn't need to exist. Do. So we know what the All Father looks like. I need you. We all know what he looks like, so I'm just gonna pop this there. You're gonna become different because I don't need the All Father's picture at all. By the way, this is going into a cutscene. That's why I'm prepping things.
Oh, lovely.
My knees. Oh, I'm old.
Are you
Hey,
good?
you hold your horses.
And I just need you. Okay. They're going to the bathroom, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And that's Asgore's picture. That's good. That's good. Okay. Everything's good. So we go, not you first, if we go you first. So just gotta have that up properly. Okay. No, you all wait for forward.
Yep.
I hope you're enjoying this so far.
I am!
The Allfather is only a dick because there's a reason why he's being a dick right now.
Right now, we just got a tired on Maurice.
Just everything's happening. Ugh.
Yeah, she's very, like, passive-aggressive when she's tired. She's just like, I'm too tired to deal with this shit. She's also emotionally drained as well, so she just can't with everything at the moment. So she's just like, ugh. She's just screaming inside her head. That's all she's doing.
Yes, screams inside head, emotionally exhausted. Colossal, I have an assassin sent on you, and I can't wait for him to kill you.
Yeah, how fun!
Colossal's such a nice guy.
Don't even.
He's your favorite. He's just a little guy. The way I laugh every single time after I say something like that. So, how was your day? It's gonna be 7 years till next because I'm in the fucking bathroom apparently. Hi Daisy. Your baby. Such a baby. I have a purring cat. What do you have over there? Okay. Silence.
Silence indeed. Sorry, I'm watching TikTok while I wait.
See.
I don't. I just don't want it to be picked up on the mic, so. It's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that I'm muted.
Good talk, good talk.
Damn! I'm sorry!
I have a cat.
Also, I zone out sometimes, and I can't help it.
It's normal for you.
Okay, now I'm going to actually say it. I am going to mute now.
Okay.
Bye!
Cat? Look at the cat. Cat. Look at the cat. I'm being kicked by a cat. You don't need to kick me, Daisy. How rude of you, kicking me and then shoving your face in my hand. I'm just trying to give you simple pets. Can't believe you. She's not kicking me out of anger. She's kicking me because she likes putting her paws on my leg. Not my leg, my arm. She's giving me kisses. Ow, sitting down hurts my knee and the knee brace. Today's All Father sounds like dishes. It's a cat. It's a cat. It's a baby. It's a baby. Yippee! I heard them go in the bathroom. I get excited.
The fuck?
Don't the fuck me. Get back in the room. Alright. Tighten my knee brace around me. Sorry, Daisy. No more pets, bubs. You get a kiss, though. I got a piece. Because I got cutscenes to do, motherfucker. Right, Daisy?
Alright,
Yippee.
mine.
Yippee.
What the heck kind of burp was that?
There's a
A
yippee burp.
yippee.
No matter what, your burps always surprise me.
Yeah, I usually speak while doing it. Ah,
You
okay.
expel the demons. Is Bella in here? Bella's still in here.
Yeah, she usually stays in there after you leave because she's in her spot. Usually.
Yep.
Okay, you ready? Everything's good?
Mm-hmm.
Besides the fact that I sound like dishes, but we'll ignore that.
Don't glare at me, ma'am.
Shut
Alright,
shut
fine,
your
fine.
ma'am. Shut your ma'am. Um, as you guys finish talking to Asgore, he takes a deep breath and he starts to push the door open to it. And there you see Athena and Onyx on the side as on Asgore speaks this. as he's coming closer. Imagine it. Obviously, he says Ali instead of Odysseus. The human speaks for the Allfather as it kind of walks around proudly.
For a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under.
I don't know what to explain here besides he leans in closer as, talking to Asgore. And Asgore turns his tail as he's confused. As he announces Apollo's name, Apollo does show up. He is Apollo, still the same. Hephaestus is the same. And then instead of Aphrodite, it's Amelia, who looks like this. Instead of Ares, he says dead soldier, and instead of Hera, it's Angel, and me, he leans closer.
What do you say? Great, very well. All right.
Bring it.
As he's fighting with Apollo, like the animation in the Epic Musical, he's cutting down arrows and stuff. You kind of notice what he's talking about. Ali is a young child fighting with sirens who stepped out of line.
That's true. Release him.
With Hephaestus, he's working on something before looking at Asgore. As this is happening, is Ali talking to his Deinonychus, and then in prison was being stuck in his own crystal. And he points to you as those who miss him. And in this moment, he gets a thing that clips to his jaw. It's metal. It protects his mouth further. It obviously says Amelia. Ali claims to love his father, let him die of his mother, and he was busy being a child, as he said. His father. As this happens, she goes to stab his throat, but he grabs her wrist, and she kind of almost falls it. Dead Soldier says Asgore. Asgore screams Liam before these things chant Dead Soldier, and they get into a fight with both their sides. Clashing them together. Instead of Zilla, it's Colossal. You can imagine them fighting before Asgore gets disarmed, before grabbing Dead Soldier's scythe and hitting his mask off where it's a rotten person underneath. As he's winning against Dead Soldier, slashing him down. Before slamming the scythe into the ground and picking up his own. And Amelia and Dead Soldier just look at each other. And then agree. This one is Angel. Instead of heroes, it's lords, as he's getting closer to Asgore, spinning him. As he's saying these things, obviously, it's more dancing than anything. As he says this, he blushes a little bit, and then says husband instead of wife. And Angel goes, go, get him out. And as this is happening, you see that the skin of the human starts to tear, and eyes are underneath it, as it twitches and gets larger. Looking down, as it speaks for the Allfather, as he stands up. This starts to begin. You see Agate and Onyx start becoming souls and combining into the Allfather, as a giant monster comes to fruition before lifting its hand, staring at Asgore, who's just staring up in fear, before slamming its hand down, and you just hear it crush, and you see his soul disappear.
Is she dead?
And you hear Liam say that, Dead Soldier, and you see a flick of his soul, and another one, and another one, before just a bright flash of it, and the hand gets pushed away, as his mask is entirely broken. He's using his hand, his scythe, any body part he can to protect the gem inside his mouth, as he's now fighting with the Allfather, which is now also partially Agate and Onyx at the same time. Before cutting off one of its arms, and that arm becomes Agate, she looks up proudly, and Onyx just comes from the other one. Before Asgore's thrown backwards, and his soul takes form, and his body becomes a large dragon before attacking the Allfather. And as the Allfather and him both shift back to normal, He's just weakly asking him to let him go. The Allfather holds him, and a hint of empathy comes into the Allfather's eyes as he smiles. Smiles. The human smiles for him. I hope you enjoyed that cutscene. Give me a moment to yeet all these bitches.
Why'd you choose that fucking song? I knew what was coming as soon as you chose it. Did you fucking kill Asgard?
Don't worry about what's happening with Asgore.
Mother.
I
As
gained a husband and then lost a husband.
Asgore is just panting and like his soul's flickering. I almost vomited. The Allfather goes, well, then you passed my test. As the human says that, and you watch the Allfather's magic go through him, and you see the bars come down. And he's like, I never wanted to hurt Allium. I don't really give a shit if he cheats death. You do it all the time. I wanted to make sure you actually deserved him. Wouldn't hurt him like the Unikas did. It's all in my plan. You know I wouldn't actually hurt someone for no reason, right?
Well, you're an absolute cunt.
Asher's like, you should be pretty rude sometimes. I'm rude to people I'm upset with. Allie knew he wasn't in danger. I needed him to look afraid. Allie kind of stands there and weakly smiles because clearly he was in on it. And the father just goes, and I did almost kill you because I wanted to see how far you'd push yourself just to save someone you loved. Which it seems to be very far. You notice that the Asgore's body becomes normal, and he seems fully healed as he just looks up at this. Don't ever do that again, please. It's too much stress. Please. I won't. As for you two, I'm sorry for profusely pissing you off, being a cunt. It was more of just to rile you up, to see how angry Allie being taken away would get you.
Amaris is just staring in disbelief, basically like, bitch, what the fuck, why kind of face. Just like, all her eyes are twitching, and she's just staring in disbelief, disbelief.
You notice that the place that got destroyed, it goes up into pieces. And then all you hear from Dead Soldiers, he hit my mask off for no fucking reason. And everybody kind of just laughs at him. He's like, it's not funny. I don't like the way I look. Amelia, which is the goddess of beauty, she goes, I like the way you look. You're very beautiful that way. But here's your mask. And he puts his helmet back on. He's basically a living suit of armor with a corpse in it. As he looks at Asgore.
Let me get this straight, Mr. Universe.
Okay.
How freaking bored are you?
Very.
So you toy with emotions?
Well,
really?
One, it wasn't really toying with emotions more than making sure Allie's in good hands. Like I was before.
Several, and I cannot push this.
You also have free will to technically do whatever you want. Allie agreed to this, so he knew he wasn't in real danger. Allie agreed to it because he was scared that he was going to get hurt. To take that fear away, I'm scared Asgore into going a little far. Maybe it was probably too far, but I wanted to make sure that Allie wouldn't be hurt again. Allie didn't want to make sure he'd be hurt again.
Yes. Okay, that's fair, but there are many, and I cannot say this enough, many ways to test that. Not that.
Whoa.
Don't well me. You're the freaking universe. You know the many ways.
I do. Because it was Allie's request. If someone was willing to sacrifice their life for him, he feels most safest.
I instantly glare at Allie.
He immediately kind of shrivels up into like a kind of a ball because now he feels terrible. Asgore just goes, I don't really care. That's what makes you feel like you're safe. And
I'm not angry at you, Allie. I'm just, what is with this life and death stuff pattern that has been happening as of late?
This world revolves around it. Life and death are part of everything. If someone is willing to risk their life for you, it's the most truest part of love.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The Unikas wouldn't do it for Allie.
you're dealing with the pessimistic me, and I'm really tired. I'm emotionally drained and
Oh, I know.
damaged. So I apologize. I don't apologize to you, Mr. Universe, because honestly, you did piss me off.
I
Which
was being a prick, so that's understandable.
which uh, you know this, it does not happen. Congratulations, you've reached an accomplishment that I didn't think would be possible.
I thought it was possible.
Amers just glares again.
Look, anything can be possible. And technically, I don't have much control of any of you. You all have free will, which is how I made you. So I didn't really do this because of the fact that I wanted entertainment. It was more of just because he asked me to. Yes, he did go to paradise, but I wanted him to come to paradise because I wanted to ask if he wants to be immortal, like Asgore. So he said if him and Asgore get married, but he doesn't feel safe or secure enough for that. So Asgore, it sounds like Allie's more secure enough for you to marry him. Hint, hint. Anyway, so I'm
Not the hint,
douchebag.
hint.
You can hate me as much as you like. That is perfectly fine. I'm okay with it.
No, I'm not gonna hate you.
There are better ways to
I
go about
think
it, but Allie asked me to do it that way.
yes. All right. I'm going to try and make friends with become friends.
I also owe Phobos a lot of bread.
Dear God, yes. This man is about to murder you. Do you not see the daggers? Dear God, that's a lot of daggers.
There's just a blank, cold expression on Phobos' face.
Okay, I think you should probably run because they will kill.
Don't worry, I'll make sure that their mother will never die.
I don't care about my mother at the moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Disappear. You should be going right now. As soon as they say that, war. They mean war.
I'm not that stupid. I know not to try and kill a fucking all-father bastard.
Okay.
I will shoot him with my gun if I had the permission, but I won't try to kill him.
You can shoot
That
me.
I could. Fuck yeah. I'm the trench.
If that makes you forgive me, shoot me all you want.
What?
There's the immediate shooting.
You unload your entire thing, and you see the rot spread to him, but then he just absorbs. He's like, "Thank you for the sustenance."
You're welcome. Fuck you.
No, sorry, I'm asexual. Don't like that.
And I'm married. I didn't mean it that way, you dunk.
I think he knew that, but he's also just joking with you. This guy.
I swear he's got a death wish.
Catch me on Tuesday when I'm drunk. I'm even worse.
You know what? I'm tempted to see that.
And don't
Honestly,
catch me when I'm high. I become zoned.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Allfather. My dad would greatly get along with you. He needs a pal at this current moment. Please become good friends with him.
All of a sudden your dad's in paradise. He's like, "What's happening?" He's like, "Hi, I'm told that you need a friend.
Welcome to hell, bastard.
Welcome
Hey,
to
Dad.
paradise." Whatever.
I'm making you become friends with this guy.
You technically are the son-in-law of my son, so you're my grandson-in-law. So, bonded.
Wait, hold on. Onyx is your son?
Onyx and Agate are my parents. Not my parents, my children. Sorry, I don't have parents.
Are you
I'm the parent
partially
of
drunk
Onyx
right
and Agate.
now?
Who you don't know. I use too much power doing that, and I'm dizzy.
Okay, anyways. Hi, Dad. Okay, I'm
Hi.
not going to elaborate too much. I love you, but you are way too emotionally distressed, and you might just accidentally kill yourself. I don't
I
want
don't think
that.
he can.
Oh, he will find a way, trust me.
Well,
I don't doubt that.
You need a friend. He will be your friend.
I will be, and I'm gonna take this from you. He takes the crystal because I know that can kill you, and that's what you're gonna use. So this is mine now.
Delicious.
He took the crystal for the train out of your dad's pocket.
And then I just look at Phobos. Told you, he will find a way.
Yeah, like I said, I don't doubt that.
You just hear Aaron kind of chuckle a little bit before going, "If I'm gonna be in paradise for a while, then I don't want you. I don't want you to be alone without me. So you notice he hands you his sword.
What?
Please take it. I'll be safe up here.
Oh, yeah, I know you'll be safe. Right. Well, I'm giving you my room to sleep in.
Thank you.
Congratulations, it actually looks like your room and
Great.
mom's.
I'll cry in there
Yeah,
many times.
yeah, not just look, it actually is, technically. Since
Oh,
it,
great. I'm gonna cry
yeah, it also
a
smells like
lot.
mom
Oh,
constantly.
you just hurt your
Sorry,
dad. Just smack him across the face.
Dad, you're not the only one.
Oh, God. I wasn't expecting that much emotion.
I cry immediately after seeing.
Yeah, I assume. When you put your hand on the hilt of the sword, it's a Buster sword originally, and then turns to the keyboard, you feel it soul bound itself to you, which means
Eh.
that you're now the goddess of the moon and the demi goddess of time.
Wait, what?
The sword is bound to the person that's the demigod of time. So he just made you also a demigod at the same time being a god, so you're technically more powerful. You know how to use this. This is your legendary weapon, the Time Soldier's Blade, I
Onyx.
believe they call it.
I just quickly say Onyx.
Onyx goes,
Onyx.
it's fine. You're already my child, my grandchild, sorry. So, it's fine. I trust you won't ruin the
Clubhouse?
universe more than already.
No, I will not ruin the universe. That is not something I will do. Clubhouse.
Exactly.
What did I do? Why am I involved in this now?
No, I just gotta tell you something real quick. Apparently, I'm also now a demigod of time. I felt it as soon as I grabbed it.
One hell of a title, bitch.
What the f- My family is just so. Why do I have such a powerful family? Amaris
You
is
do.
mumbling that. Amaris is mumbling that while she walks off to go back down to where she's staying currently.
So this
Oh, there
is
she goes.
the sword. And your keyblade is a different keyblade. It's the keyblade of the moon, but I need to figure out what that looks like. But that's what the sword looks like.
I will choose it. Don't you will
Yeah. It's
you
called the Keyblade of the Moon, is what it's called. It's no longer the Time Sword, I think. It still controls time, just the
obviously.
Keyblade just
It's like
changes venue.
it's a mix.
Yeah.
Mix.
But yeah, now you have the Time Traveler's Blade. Blade.
And I'm also a demigod of time.
Yep.
Lovely.
Dead Augustus. Wah. He dances. Grave Augustus dances. He doesn't look like that anymore.
Why
Why
did
are
you
you
pull
making Augustus dance?
I
why
know.
did you pull up Augustus? That's
I
not
don't
even how he
know.
looks like anymore.
I know. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm gonna mute myself on stream. Give me a moment.
Okay. Oh.
All right. But you kind of notice that Allie is profusely apologizing to Escor's. Escor's just laughing about it. You
Don't
notice
ever
that
fucking do that
soldier
again.
still staring at Asgore, as everyone else has kind of dispersed. I won't. I'm sorry. I just wanted to feel like I could trust him. I couldn't
I'm
trust
well aware
him.
of that. But as Amma said, there are so many ways.
I know. I
If
should
you
have
were going
asked.
to involve the Allfather, you could have asked.
Yeah, I know. I should have at least told people that weren't him, so you guys didn't freak out. But I didn't really have time to, because the Allfather was not busy, and he just kind of did it immediately.
He just went yoink,
Yeah,
like a little bitch.
I didn't think praying would actually work.
It's the Allfather. If he's bored enough, what do you want?
Yeah,
Look at what I sent you, Vin.
Oh dear God.
delicious. So she no longer keeps in the Buster Sword.
Hell no.
So as soon as this thing enters her hand, immediately you shift it to the Keyblade. Jesus crinkled.
Bless you for.
Yeah.
I chose the most beautiful Keyblade.
Your Keyblade's called the Moon's Heart's Key.
The Moon's Heart. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And the key is just because it's Keyblade.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I'm
Put it on stream already so folks can see.
finding it. There it is.
Literally,
Put this back on. What is
I had
happening?
look at the Keyblade I chose. This is the.
Give it a moment.
I know stream's laggy and I can't even see it yet because I'm way more behind.
There
Look,
he is.
look at that beautiful. Look at that beauty.
Delicious.
It got a freaking galaxy. And it's
Really?
floating. It's not like a little orb with a galaxy in it. No, 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 no. It's a galaxy that's floating with two bit. It's beautiful.
Onyx calls out your Keyblade.
Oh, I got those glowing crystals. Like, lovely.
So, what would you like to do? Would you like to go back to Resurrection?
I'm already on my way back there.
By the way, Aaron is going out for a drink with the fucking Allfather, so they're getting drunk on a Tuesday.
Wonders.
It's just Amaris literally just gave her father just an intervention because she's like, I don't want my dad killing himself.
Like, he promised her, but he had that crystal still on him.
Oh yeah, Amaris knows her family. She
Did
knows it
not
well.
take it very much. It's just like, I don't want this.
And as much as she knows her dad loves her to death and past death, it's just losing grief is a very hard thing to comprehend, especially for humans.
Yeah, and they could kind of, especially considering he knows that he's also going to lose you because he could outlive you if you died.
Uh-huh.
So he's here. He's having a time.
So that's why I forced him to try and make friends with the Allfather who cannot die.
Yeah, he can't. He's an immortal friend. And technically, his fucking great grandfather, step great grand,
Yeah.
his step grandfather. There you go.
Actually, it's
Grandfather-in-law.
grandfather-in-law.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not step.
I'm
it's
having a stroke.
in-law. It's okay.
Which also means, Phobos, you, now that you're adopted by Allium, and Allie's mom is Agate, which means he's directly tied to the Allfather as well. And so are you.
This little bitch. Ah, yes, casually shoots my great grandfather.
Yeah.
With a withering darts guns over and over again.
Him.
Yeah, but Phobos doesn't know that yet.
Phobos knows that
I'm
Allie
pretty
is
sure
adopted by
Phobos
Agate.
knows.
Because Allium outed that to Dionysus that he was dating, he was Agate's adopted son. And that Michael and Agate both adopted him. But Michael was okay with that without forcing Agate to do anything because he was terrified of Agate. Hence why Allie technically has Agate's blessing. Hence why he's so good at magic, healing magic, and life magic stuff.
I'm back in Resurrection already.
Yeah. Everybody kind of just goes into Resurrection and it's all settling down as you kind of notice. Technically kind of wanders off a little bit. Amaris, you noticed
Amaris
it.
passes out. She's not able to deal with anything else mentally, or else she's just gonna become a big fireball.
Or face of the universe.
He kind of just doesn't exist right now. Deku just kind of walks away. He's just like, no. Mm-mm. And it's turning daytime at this point. But you guys can sleep if you so desire to, considering you didn't sleep all night, even though gods
Yes.
technically don't really
Oh,
need
it's gonna
sleep
pass out.
in that time.
Nap time. Just
Everyone gets their rest.
passes out on the floor like a sim.
Um, Amaris, you get visited by your mother and all your family in your dream. All the moon gods are standing around you and telling you how proud they are of you, being loving to you, making sure you feel comforted when you feel alone. Phobos, you get a different type of dream. You just see fucking Ryan staring at you, and he goes, "Boogity boogity, you're a bitch." Anyway, and he
You're a
walks away.
bitch.
He goes into the darkness of
Here,
the
you slut.
thing. He's like, "Nah, take good
I
care of
just
my
got
son."
I got a wholesome ass dream, and then we got oogity
Boogity
boogity.
boogity.
Boogity boogity, you're a bitch. Bye.
Come back here, you slut.
You chase after him in the darkness. As you do, you notice something. You see Agrador and Ecuador kind of
Oh, little
staring at you.
freaks. What you
And you
looking at?
notice behind them is Spitfire's father staring at you.
Oh, hello.
And Ryan kind of stands in front of them. And because you start to wake up, and as you do, you notice that all of them go into Asher's body as he continues to stare at you before you wake up.
Huh.
Amaris, you see all of the
Interesting,
moons
actually.
turn into one moon.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. When you wake up, there's a Spitfire and a Techno, both awake, talking, spitting fucking words at each other.
They spewing things.
They're talking about fucking how Techno should stop drinking, but others not. You also hear Carl arguing with someone, but it's not Techno.
Phobos reaches up, yoinks Carl, and shoves them between his tits. Shut up.
Excuse me.
Muffled
Just
him.
hear, just hear Techno. All of you need to stop. He kind of looks around at the orbs around him. You cannot be. No, it's not unfair that he gets to be in my wife's tit. That is my husband-wife thing's tits. I'm supposed to be in them. Stop. No,
I
it's
only
not
did that to
unfair.
muffle him. Why are your souls wanting to be in my tits?
Yes, I get it. They're very attractive, and they are my wife husband thing. But they are my wife husband thing, and we don't know. Just because you are attached to me does not mean that they're also you. This is not how this works. Help!
Phobos rolls over slightly. Any soul that wants to the tits can come to the tits.
You see all of the orbs just surround you. I can't
Laughing.
wait. Safar,
Do
give me your
you
tits.
both want to be in the tits as well?
Safar's like, I don't have tits. You have more tits than I do, and yes, I do want to be in your tits. Techno, I'm fuck this shit. I'm out.
No, you stay here. We're snuggling.
No.
What, are you mad that Carl's in my titties?
Yeah. He just makes a fake whiny voice and walks out. This is what happens
Well,
when
there
you
goes
bring
the
out
husband.
Techno's true emotions. He just whines at you. That's joking. I mean, it's possible.
Oh, there goes the whiny baby.
Mm-hmm. Safar's enjoying his life.
You are having a gay old time right down there, ain't you, bud?
Yeah. I'm in tits. It's great.
Yeah, with like 50 different souls. There's more than
Fine.
50.
You see the fucking orbs just start pulling away. They're like, no. You can't hear them saying no, but they're definitely saying no. And all you hear from Techno is, shut up! It's like they're fighting to
Ignore
stay in your
anything
tits, but they're
Carl spews
leaving.
at you. He tells lies.
Omri, you wake up to Techno yelling, shut up.
Uh-huh. I
Um, kind of rub your eyes and stuff, and you notice that no one's in your room. No one was in your room before, but usually you're so used to your dad being in your room, making sure you're okay. Now, and he's not here. There's just slight emptiness that he's not here, but you know that he's safe and that he's alive. That he's just had a little bit of grippy sock prison time in paradise. You basically sent him to a psych ward.
Yeah. Hmm.
The birds are chirping so nicely and loudly, though. It's great.
I don't remember much of yesterday.
You do not, which is funny.
Maurice was so tired. It wasn't technically her. It was just her. It was the Maurice running on empty. It wasn't the full Maurice.
Ugh. Gotta woke up to knocking.
What?
Aggressive knocking. Like, woke up more to the aggressive knocking. Knocking.
Hey, come on in.
Dexter comes in and he's like, "You awake? You
Who
alive?"
comes in?
A techno.
Hi, Tech. No.
Hello. I don't have food. I don't know how to cook. Uh, Allie is making breakfast in like the kitchen that they have. So if you want to grab breakfast, I'm not hungry. But if um, I have a request to talk to you
What
like alone.
was
Um, in
what
paradise
was that?
in my room.
You you're alright? Why not
Just
talk to Phobos?
I need to talk to you, not them. Just
Oh.
grab some breakfast because I know you need to eat in the morning. Meet me there.
Sure.
Maurice just trips and falls over her own 2 feet. Ah, shit!
Oh, Deb chuckles a little bit and
Ow.
helps you up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Feels like I slept for days.
Feels like I did too. And I don't even sleep.
I don't even remember yesterday. What the? I mean, I remember bits and pieces. Like I forced my dad into paradise.
He needs it.
Yeah, he does. But that's about actually where it ends.
Oh.
Literally, I just remember my dad being forced. I forced him. I don't know. I'm getting food. Meh.
Enjoy your food. He kind of goes into paradise and you eat food. It's grapes. Allie made your favorite.
Yay!
You notice that he tried making it the same way your dad did, so it's very clear that your dad was showing Allie how to cook for you.
Aw.
And he's like, I'm sorry if they're not like your dad's, but he's trying to teach me how. So if he ever, I think he's preparing to not be here, and that concerns me. So I'm glad you forced him to paradise.
I give the biggest smile in the world. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I really needed this.
Phobos, eventually, after you manage to wiggle your way out of Spitfire from being your tits, you also come to food.
Carl is still in the tents. He's muffled.
Okay, I was about to say you're not one to sleep in, but then I now see Carl being in your tits, and that makes me
You could just see
realize.
him running around in the fabric. He was yelling with the fucking voices, and I wanted him to shut up, so I just shoved him down there. And then the other voices made Techno jealous by wanting to go in my tits as well.
Hmm.
And then I
I
had
got to
that
be
one
in
in
his
my
tits.
titties as well.
Spitfire, I
I
got in their
gotta
tits.
I gotta go because someone wants to talk to me, so I'll be right back.
And have fun with that, bub.
Hopefully. See ya. I go up to Paradise to meet with Techno.
When you enter his room is this nice place. It has a balcony. All the rooms have a balcony off to a nice forest and stuff like that. It's not into the town at all. It's like a whole pocket dimension out there. Yours is to space because your mom also
Yes.
really likes space, which is
Yes.
probably where your dad is right now in space because he floats around a lot.
Floating in space.
Yep. Technic's kind of just staring
Obviously,
off the
Anubis is
balcony.
taken guarding in front door
Yeah.
as normal. This
Yeah.
time he's reading a romance book, even though he's aromantic and asexual.
Man's arrow ace.
Arrow ace, like this man, but he's intrigued by the human emotions of romance
Yeah.
because he doesn't feel it. Anyways, so I walk in. Techno, I'm here. What you want to talk about?
He's in his normal clothes.
Oh.
Give me- He's clearly more laid back. Don't ignore the sounds that you hear from the kitchen. Fur's dying.
You alright?
I guess so.
Omri sticks a seat.
I wanted to know if you also felt like when you're around me, we have to be closer to each other. You have felt this. Something in your soul urges you to be near Techno.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I just thought it was just my you know how I am with people, or
Yeah.
how I was with strangers. You always intrigue me, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you were always different, kind of in a way.
It's a strong word.
Yeah. Give me a moment. There we go. Alt. Nope. Apparently, I just don't. Okay. I'll deal with that later. I'll have a temper tantrum with that later. He's kind of just staring down a bit.
Um. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
So this is where cutscene starts. So are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Sensei kind of stands up a little bit. Um, as you follow suit. He kind of goes. It's like a weird connection, I guess. Like we belong to be near each other, not a
Tell
romantic
me
sense,
if you know why
but
you came to my aid.
I, I always like used to.
I had a
And then
friend
he's saying
before
just this
then,
part.
he was a
You
lot
see
like
a
you.
blood
I hate
water
to
version
fight
of
the war,
Eli, even
but
they're
he
younger,
had his
and them
team used to
separating
win.
as
Then
they get
we
into more and more
grew
fights.
apart. Then his
He's looking at
light
a picture of
went
him and Eli.
dark. And
Um,
so I thought
and then
maybe
he turns to
if
you,
I made
and
it
the fights
different
where you guys
from
were
me,
working together.
if I hadn't missed
Um,
it all, maybe he'd be
it kind of reflects the way him and Eli would
fine.
bounce
Maybe
off each other in
we'd
combat.
unwind. Maybe if I
Um,
help another
and then
soul,
he,
maybe
it's
if
more of him
I
thinking
helped you
about
reach your
you
goal,
and
it
him
could be that
having more of what Eli and him had, but better.
night I could
That's
find
what's
me
kind of showing the
back
blood representation as he puts his hand on the balcony as he sings this. Before
Athena,
you get
I don't
closer
know who
to
your
him and
friend
you're singing
is.
this part.
I don't know what he's like, but
Um,
my time with you has been splendid. The best
and you
day of my
show
life, cause I got in a
the
fight and
fight
I
that you
didn't
have
die. I've never
and when you're
felt
first
strong
fighting.
before.
And
You're
Chapter
my
supporting you
friend,
on the
I
sideline.
couldn't ask for more.
And
And
then you
so
get up
I
on
think
the railing
maybe
and he looks up at you smiling
as
as
planned.
you pull
Maybe
him up with.
some images in my head. I don't
Um,
think you mind.
as you sing this,
If I
you both
kiss your
fall off
friend
the balcony and land together and both smiling as you
goodbye,
take Techno's hand as you're both
maybe
singing
tomorrow is
and
a
running into the
little
woods together.
away. Maybe it's all
The
gonna
moon goes
turn out
behind you
great. I know
as
we'll
you
be
um, put your
fine.
hands
I
up
know it's light
and
and we'll be
smile at him. He
fine.
chuckles before tapping your hand
you're a
and
good
saying,
kid.
Thanks.
and you both just laugh together as
The
Techno
best
goes,
day of my
well, don't ask what that last part was. As Techno's like, somehow you always seem to make everything feel so much better.
I mean, I try.
Really good at it.
Thanks. I learned it from my mom.
I can tell.
And my dad. I gotta give him credit too.
Techno laughs a little bit and he goes, I never really learned how to be optimistic. I went from losing my mom to Allium teaching me the ways of war to finding out my dad was a god. just being a pawn for him to play with. You really showed me how to be a person. I hope you know that.
Well, I'm glad I was able to.
And for
I
the
think
first
it all
time,
started when I was able to actually, catch you with that trust fall thing.
yeah, I wasn't expecting that. You were much stronger than within a moment, for the first time in your entire friendship of Techno, he isn't, because you've hugged him and he's awkwardly hugged you back. For the first time, he's giving
Yeah.
you a real hug. And he lifts you off the ground with it. He's like, "Thank you. I couldn't appreciate it more."
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm ready. I just have a question. I know how overprotective you are with Phobos. I don't think I'm ready to see an overprotective Techno over me.
Well, technically, but I almost said my own name. Technically, overprotective of Phobos is more of a partner overprotective.
Well,
But
yeah, but
you are their
friendship
sibling, and I'm perfectly okay being your brother-in-law, sibling-in-law, whatever you want to call me. I don't give a shit.
Sister.
Yes, you're my sister, Techno.
I think I needed this. I don't know why, but I was feeling really sad.
Yeah,
But no matter what, I'm still feeling tired.
yeah, it's normal for Godhood. I learned. It's like a constant, like everything absorbs slight power from you.
You kinda did wake me up early.
I did do that.
Not exactly happy about that.
Yeah,
I appreciate this. You reaching out? That's a good thing. It's
I've
not good
never.
keeping it inside.
It's just when I was a kid, Eli was exactly like me. Then when I was 10 and he was 11, we got into a fight because we were both in training guards and Ali, Allium. I know it was Allium, not Ali. He would have never done this to kids. Made us fight each other. I killed people that I trained with as a 10-year-old, and they were younger and older than me. So I'm the same age, and I almost killed Eli. But I couldn't bring myself to do it, but after I won, he never seemed to like me anymore.
I think there's a reason why we had such a uh, connection, I'll
Yeah,
say. It's because we grew up with such drastically different lives.
yeah,
Yours was so, I'm sorry, just horrible.
it really was. Like living with both of his parents, that was
I,
great.
yeah, I mean,
But
obviously, life always doesn't have to be completely horrible. It always has that little sprinkle of happiness, but
yeah, but again,
it was horrible. And mine was just, it was really nice.
yeah,
I grew up helping people all the time. It was really nice.
I tried to help people. I lost people because of it. I lost.
Well, here's the thing. You can still help people. There's just a different way. Well, the way I know. If I get the train back, you can be guard. I don't know another word for it though, because that word doesn't exactly exist. Uh, yeah, I guess guard. And a bit of a stretch there, but you could help people just have a life on the train.
That actually sounds great.
Yeah. Here's the thing too. You could you can live on the train, but the train has special doors which lead into pocket dimensions or open up into the realm you wish to be in.
Hmm.
the doors are magically enchanted. And even though my mom's dead, since I have her
Magic.
majority of her powers, the pocket dimension stuff, even if taken over, it literally can't be conquered. Was that a sneeze?
No, that was a pan hitting a sink door. Not it.
Ah. Anyways, yeah, so either it's a pocket dimension or a portal. It's whatever you like.
It sounds lovely.
Yeah. The train is endless. It's actually unlimited. Though it is just a normal size, well, no, it's a big train. Inside, it's actually limitless. There is no end to it.
Yeah.
And we get to help people. Old, young, the veterans, just people who want to get away, have a new life, or just take a moment. That's what we do.
Taito kind of looks at you and goes, "You know, nothing's gonna get better until he's dead, right?
Oh, trust me, I know that.
But you seem so happy even though you do. It's like you keep staying optimistic. How do you do that?"
How do I do that? Ugh. Well, I mean, it's not easy. The saying doesn't exactly exist yet, but I'll let you in on a little secret. A saying that exists in a very far future called fake it till you make it. You stay true to yourself even though the world around you literally is crumbling apart. You look as best as you can at the little tiniest things. Like, the time we went to Eden, even though there was the egregore, whatever shit, all over the plants, there was an apple. We were all hungry. I was happy about an apple. And I was so depressed.
Well, then, good
But,
thing I got that apple down for you.
yeah, but also, I made everyone else happy, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
It's good to stay happy, especially in those tough moments. Because then you start to affect the other people around you. It makes them feel that glimmer of
Did you just die?
I was in the middle of a dialogue and my headphones just freaking killed themselves.
well,
Damn it.
I hope you're enjoying this emotional moment between Techno and Almaris.
Freaking headphones. It's like, give me a moment.
The loud banging sound that you just heard, this chat, was me smacking my headphone case into working and charging the other headphone.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay! Anyways, as I was saying, so fake it till you make it. Okay, well,
Sorry.
may I
Continue.
continue now?
Yes.
Okay. So, fake it till you make it is something, I guess, not entirely healthy, but it's healthy enough. Don't do it too often, like constantly doing it, because then you're just lying to yourself, and that's not healthy. Because then you'll just reach a point where you just can't take it anymore.
I see.
Yeah. It's a little trick my dad taught me. Because he's from the future.
Yeah.
A very, very, very far future.
Seems like you faked it a little too much.
Yeah, he's still learning not to do it too much. Yeah, he's failing. Anyways, yeah, so that's how I'm able to stay a little bit optimistic, is because I try to find those little tiniest little things, even if it's smaller than an atom, You probably don't know what that is.
Something
Just
that I can't
it's
see.
yes, that. And as soon as I find it and it makes me happy, it makes that tiniest little glimmer of hope. I'll take that as the biggest thing in the world. That's all you have to do. But make sure you still take care of yourself, because if you don't, then you'll just fall apart.
Well, I do take care of myself. Eat potatoes only. That's self care.
I meant mentally.
Oh.
You have to let it out. And not just by yourself. You have to talk to someone. Obviously, I recommend your husband wife.
I talk to Spitfire sometimes because he's emotionally vulnerable to me. So
Yeah, of course. You have to have people to talk to about mental problems and physical problems as well. Because sometimes people don't even realize how much of a burden they can be.
well,
Yeah,
before
that's about it.
Phobos has a heart attack about us being missing.
What?
Before Phobos has a heart attack about us being missing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Techno and Amaris are kind of missing at the moment, and even though she said she'd be back in Jiffy, she's not.
Also, they don't know where Techno went.
Yeah, that's too. That too. Techno just
Um,
kind of dissipated.
if didn't tell anyone where he's going, just bye.
Let's have the camera shift onto Phobos finding out where that Techno is not there.
Phobos, you Techno never shows up to breakfast.
Eh.
Okay.
Really? That's all we get?
Sorry, I was trying to figure something out.
Okay, well, let's rewind and let you do it again. Goddamn.
Techno never comes to breakfast with us.
Ooh, please don't be dead.
Ah, yes. Don't be dead, Techno. Already dead.
Please don't be double dead.
Double decker dead, my man. That's where my parents died, Raphael. Cal bummer.
Hell a bummer.
Oh, a bummer.
Um, after a few minutes, as you walk out into the basically the forest area, because Asgore is there with Allie, and you're gonna go pester them because that's your dad. And, you know, you pester him. Um, as that happens, Techno picks you up,
Eh,
and Amaris is right next to him. He's like,
You're not
"Hi."
double dead.
No, I'm not double dead. I'm triple dead. Luga.
Oh.
Nope. That's
What are you,
He's
fucking Ryan from my dream last night?
aren't
he's
you
not. What?
dreaming of Ryan? I can't believe it.
Yeah, apparently the man decided to appear in my dream and go ooga booga and then go to the void. I'm not kidding.
And that guy was the god of, I don't get it. Gods of death don't seem very intimidating.
Sorry, Phobos. Techno wanted to have a private chat with me. I'm sorry. I just couldn't tell you because I didn't want to, you know, push any boundaries.
Yeah, what? Sure, whatever, I don't care. If the man wants to talk to you, man can talk to you. I trust him.
He
Hey,
gave me a hug.
Oh, good job. You're learning.
Look. Shush, he covers your eyes again to make sure he doesn't stab him and kisses you on the lips. Shush. That worked. Also, you
I
should turn
guess
around to
shush.
look at your dad,
Which one?
Allie. Well,
Oh,
Dionychus is over there too, being a little whiny bitch.
well, he can suck a cock.
Definitely not Allie's. Because,
Yeah, definitely not Alex.
seems like Asgore's down on one knee.
Oh, ooh, hold on.
When you guys look
Biddy.
over there, Asgore is down on one knee, and Allie's over here, like, dying and not being able to word anything. And he just nods, and Asgore's like, okay, good enough. And Allie now has a ring on his finger. He's like, by the way, official weddings don't really exist here, especially if it's with me. So I hope that doesn't bother you that we don't have any vows or something like that. And all you hear from Allie, thank fucking God.
Why are you fucking God?
He's a god.
You know, fair point.
This is the most confident you've seen Allie, but it's not like aggressive confidence or like I'm confident in myself. How dare you fucking talk to me that way type of confidence. It's a I feel so loved right now, confidence. And your dad's just kind of looking down, but it's very clear he feels like his self worth is dwindling as Allie loses interest in him, which is not right, but to him, that's what it feels like.
Loser.
Fuck you,
Cock.
loser, cry, baby.
Cry about it.
You are gay. Why'd you at me?
Maurice did that because she just wants to. She leans over to Phobos and just says, "So as soon as I get the train back, am I banning your biological dad from the train?"
I don't think so. He's not really harming anyone. I mean, if you want to, you can. It's your train, but like, you don't have to.
It's because he committed bad acts. It's more your choice than anything. I'm not going to, unless you want to. That's the thing.
Eh. Again, that's kind of up to you.
All right, so he's not getting banned. Got it.
Figured as much.
Okay. Anyways, Hey, buddies, I gotta go to bed.
Okay, give me a moment to find us a stopping point, which
Please.
should be after a slight talk, which gives you a little information about Asgore, and then a stopping point, which is right after that. Okay?
Make it quick. I'm sorry, but make it quick because it is 10:49 for me.
I know I am going to try to do my best to do that. Kind of notice a portal from paradise appear behind Asgore, and it freaks Allie out a little bit before you see Dead Soldier behind, or Liam, behind Asgore, and he grabs Asgore's shoulder and pulls him in the hug. He's like, "Knew my little brother would get a husband eventually." And you just hear Asgore, "You asshole." The god of war is his brother,
Hmm.
and
I'm not exactly surprised anymore.
he's just like, "I didn't think you'd care." And you're my brother. Of course I care. I don't care for you. Well, I do. Shut up. And he leaves. He doesn't know how to express emotions. Very clear. And he ends up leaving. And as everybody's walking towards town, you hear footsteps coming up.
Oh,
And you
lordy.
see, when you guys turn
Here
around,
comes the sad moments.
you see Disc. But he's like, his body's cracked and he's clearly covered in the beyond. And he's staring at Augustus, but he doesn't seem angry or spiteful. He seems so apologetic. And like he just wants to fix what he did. And that's when Asgore pulls his scythe and looks at him. And that is how it cuts.
Oop.
He is broken apart.
Loser.
Yeah, the guy that you killed is now standing there, broken apart, and looking like he just wants to fix what he did.
Maurice is just in shock.
And he's like, his face is dripping like the gunk from the beyond onto his chest. It's becoming part of his body. Clearly,
So
Claws only get fully covered.
that's where it ends. I need to go.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm
Horizon.
gonna go finish my PhDs and shit.
Gay. Bye. Okay.